When they discovered she had a blue-level talent, everyone was in awe. A blue-level talent! A peak talent that less than 5 people in the entire August Empire possess. With a talent this powerful, she's truly the eldest daughter of the Campello family. Amazing, Lady Kuna. At the time, Kuna was just 7 years old. Aben, seeing this, proudly ruffled her hair and said, "Kuna, my daughter." Seeing her father approach, Kuna replied joyfully, "Father." Aben smiled and continued, "Your power will bring glory to the Campello family. Tell me, what will you do for our family?" 7-year-old Kuna had answered innocently, "For the glory of the Campello family, Kuna is willing to give everything." Remembering it now, Kuna thought to herself that the time to give everything had finally come. She was currently in the Campello family's dueling arena. A guard shouted, "Prisoner Kuna Campello, enter the arena." Even in shackles, Kuna's spirit was undiminished. The guard behind her shoved her, yelling, "Act like a criminal, will you? Get on your knees!" Kuna shot back angrily, "Don't touch me!" Then she turned to Aben, who was standing on the main platform. "I don't care what the others say, but father, do you not believe me either? I truly didn't harm the Imperial Prince. My magic just suddenly went out of control." Before Kuna could finish, Aben cut her off. "Silence. Kuna, how many more times will you disappoint me?" Kuna was at a loss for words. "It was just a small sparring match between our two nations, yet you used a magic potion to win, nearly starting a war and implicating the entire family. You are a criminal. If it weren't for your blue-level talent, I wouldn't have even bothered to show up today." Hearing this, Kuna asked in surprise, "What do you mean?" Aben continued, "His Majesty has shown mercy. He has agreed to let me use a secret art to transfer your blue-level talent to Mizeli and then exile you. This is our way of preserving hope for the Campello family." Mizeli added with a smirk, "Sister, this is all for the family." The surrounding crowd erupted in murmurs. Transfer a talent? Doesn't that mean Lady Kuna will become a cripple, unable to use magic? Another person scoffed, "Serves her right. She was always so arrogant. To think she was once a genius, only to fall this far." Someone next to them added, "A stupid genius, you mean? If she hadn't been caught using that potion, the Campello family wouldn't have been shunned by the royals." The Marquise is wise. Getting rid of her early will save the family from being dragged down with her. That's right, and her blue-level talent won't go to waste. Hearing these words, Kuna wondered, why? Why would father make such a cruel choice? Why do the people who used to flatter me now have such ugly faces? They weren't like this before. The elders all said she would become the most elite mage in the August Empire. Could it be that all the special treatment she received in the past was just because of her blue-level talent? Even her father's love was a lie. Suddenly, Mizeli walked up to Kuna and curtsied. "Sister, please give your talent to me. I will become the Campello family's treasure in your place." Kuna shouted in fury, "You! What did you do?" Ever since the competition began, everything changed, she thought. The only one who benefits from all this is Mizeli. She must have done something behind the scenes. Mizeli sneered. "Looks like you're not as dumb as I thought." She leaned in and whispered, "That's right. I was the one who used the potion. Who told you to act so high and mighty your whole life just because of your talent? From this day on, that blue-level talent is mine. Ha ha." At that, Kuna lost all composure. She threw her entire body at Mizeli, screaming, "In your dream!" Mizeli feigned shock. The nearby guards quickly grabbed Kuna. "Restrain her!" Kuna continued to struggle. "I have to kill you!" A guard grunted. "We can't hold her, she's too strong. Use all your strength." "Let me go!" Kuna screamed. Mizeli turned to Aben. "Sister's lost her mind again. Father, you should come down and extract her talent before she kills herself." Hearing this, Aben commanded, "Mages, begin at once!" Suddenly, a system-like voice echoed in Kuna's mind. "Ding! You have activated the return system. When the host willingly gifts an item, they will receive a return multiplied by thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even more. Mission detected. Willingly gift the blue-level magic talent. Please complete the mission within 30 minutes. Return index 1010. A system? Kuna wondered. Is this some kind of dark magic someone cast on me? I can get benefits just by gifting items? Willingly gift my talent? No, never. I'd rather die than give my talent to someone else. But if I die, can I get revenge on them? On those liars, those wicked people?" With that thought, Kuna shouted, "Stop!" Mizeli wondered, what more could she possibly want to say at this point? Is she scared and begging for mercy? Kuna clenched her fists, made her decision, and declared, "I am the eldest daughter of the Campello family. I have enjoyed the family's best resources to get to where I am today. If the family wants it, then I will offer it willingly." Aben was surprised. A talent that is willingly offered is much easier for the successor to integrate with, compared to one that's forcibly extracted. though Kuna's body will become even weaker than an ordinary person's. Mages begin, Eben ordered. Suddenly Mazzelli spoke up. Father, let me. Willingly offering a talent is 100,000 times more painful than having it forcibly extracted. Since my sister is willing, I, as her younger sister, should lend a hand. With that, Mazzelli immediately began the talent extraction magic. Kuna screamed in agony, "My talent! It's disappearing, piece by piece." As soon as Mazzelli obtained the talent, she laughed triumphantly. Ha ha ha! A blue level talent is truly extraordinary, so much stronger than my Cayenne level 1. Ha 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 ha! With her talent completely drained, Kuna let out a soft groan and collapsed, unconscious. At the same time, the system announced, "Ding, mission complete." This return is multiplied by 100,000. Reward, gold level talent, all-powerful mage, SSS rank mental power. Gold level talent? Kuna thought hazily. In the entire August Empire, there's only one person with a gold level talent. This is too exaggerated. It must be a hallucination before I die. This snow is a hallucination too. At that same moment, in another place, Ciro's eyes opened. A gold level talent has appeared? He wondered. The next morning, Lila sat by Kuna's bed sobbing. Sniff, my poor lady. Suddenly, Kuna spoke softly. Lila, if you keep crying, my bed is going to be flooded. Lila's face lit up. My lady, you're finally awake. You were unconscious for a whole night. You scared me to death. Kuna sighed. I'm fine, aren't I? Help me up. Be careful, Lila said, her eyes still teary. Your body is still very weak. Lady Mazzelli is so cruel. She wouldn't let me call a potion master, and she didn't even give us a bed, a mattress, or a pillow. Kuna looked around and frowned. Did father order me to stay here? Lila gave a forced smile. The master probably had to listen to the other family members. He had no choice. But I'm sure he's just pretending. After all, you're the eldest daughter he doted on the most. Hearing that, Kuna couldn't help but laugh. Doted on the most? Maybe before? But now that Mazzelli has my talent, I'm afraid the family will never again favor a cripple like me. That reminded her. Right, my talent. When it was being extracted, I saw something about a system. Was that a hallucination, or was it real? Suddenly, the system's voice returned. System reward, gold level talent, all-powerful mage, SSS rank mental power. The sound of the notification made Kuna slump over. Lila said worriedly, My lady, please don't be like this. Even if you're heartbroken, don't torture yourself. But Kuna just smiled. It's all right, Lila. I'm just overwhelmed with excitement. Magic talents are ranked from low to high, red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, purple, and gold, she thought. My old blue talent was strong, but not exceptionally rare. Now I've skipped 2 levels to gold. In the last 600 years, the August Empire has only seen one powerhouse with a gold talent, the Holy Sun, Ciro. I got a great deal this time. On top of that, I'm now an all-powerful mage with SSS rank mental power. That means I can cast any elemental magic, and my casting speed will be much faster. Lila, Kuna said, bring me my magic staff. I need to test my current strength. Lila looked troubled. But Lady Mazzelli said you no longer have a talent and probably won't be using a staff anymore. She took it for safekeeping. Kuna gave a cold smile. My family really thinks of everything for me. She grabbed Lila's hand and started running. Grab all our money. We're going shopping. Yes, my lady, Lila replied quickly. A short while later, the two of them reached the edge of the Campello family estate. Lila was still nagging. My lady, your body hasn't recovered yet. Please slow down. I told you, I'm fine, Kuna replied. Suddenly, a guard blocked their path. Halt! Eldest lady, the master has ordered that you are not to go out, to avoid bringing shame to the Campello family. The guard next to him added, I'm telling you, eldest lady, you should just obediently go back. Don't force us to get rough. After all, you're not the family's golden child anymore. Lila shouted angrily, Insolent! Even if she can't use magic, Lady Kuna is still the eldest daughter of the Campello family. How dare you speak to her like that? The first guard sneered and stepped forward threateningly. It's not like we can't let you out. It just depends on what price you're willing to pay. Don't come over here, Lila cried out in fear. Just then, Kuna extended her hand toward the guard. Instantly, she unleashed Ice Freeze. Whoa! The guard yelped in surprise. Seeing his partner retreat in pain, the other guard stammered. Isn't the eldest lady a fire mage? How can she control ice magic? Kuna replied angrily. It doesn't matter what magic I use. Killing the likes of you would take nothing more than a snap of my fingers. The two lowly guards turned and fled for their lives. Eldest lady, we were wrong. Please spare us. Watching them run, Kuna thought, the direction they're running is toward Mazzelli's room. Lila looked at Kuna with adoration in her eyes. The eldest lady is truly the eldest lady. Looks like my house arrest was her doing too, Kuna mused. I'll have plenty of opportunities to play with her later. Meanwhile, in Mazzelli's room, she swept a jewelry box off her table and screamed, "What? You're saying Kuna defeated you in one move without a staff or even an incantation?" The older guard trembled. "Yes, that's right." The injured one added, "Lady Mazzelli, we're telling the truth. The eldest lady cast a spell in an instant and crippled my arm. Now I can only ask for your help." "You couldn't even keep an eye on Kuna, and now you dare to ask me for help? Get out, you useless trash!" Mazzelli shrieked. A maid beside her waved them away. "Get out!" As the guards were dragged away, one of them yelled, "Lady Mazzelli, lady! I was only making things difficult for the eldest lady on your orders. You're too heartless." Mazzelli was in no mood to care about them. "I clearly stole Kuna's talent, so how can she still use magic? And be so powerful?" she fumed. "It seems I'll have to find a way to make sure she can never get back on her feet." As for Kuna, she had arrived at the Beast Core market. A vendor's voice rang out. "Come and see. Quality beast cores, all fresh from the magic beast forest. Spirit-enhancing magic potions, special limited supply, 5 coppers a bottle." Kuna scanned the area. "Someone as greedy as Mazzelli definitely wouldn't have left me anything. I'll have to buy any magic-related items myself. I don't have much money now, so I'll just have to try my luck at the common market." Suddenly, Kuna paused. "Huh? A magic resonance?" When a mage's mental power reaches a certain level, they can create a resonance with beast cores of the same element. Since she was now an all-powerful mage, it meant this particular beast core came from a multi-elemental magic beast. Beast cores were the energy nucleus of a magic beast. Embedding one in a staff could increase a spell's effectiveness. "Shopkeeper, how much for these beast cores?" Kuna asked. The shopkeeper beamed. "My lady has a good eye. I bought all these beast cores from a bounty hunter at a high price. This whole lot, just 1 crystal stone. That cheap? Wrap them up for me," Kuna said quickly. Suddenly, Lila spoke up. "What? 1 crystal stone for a few shoddy pieces of glass? Are you a robber? I'd think 1,000 gold is too expensive. 500 gold. Wrap them all up." The shopkeeper grumbled. "For 500 gold, why don't you go rob someone? These are beast cores imported from a bounty hunter." "Then 1,000, take it or leave it," Lila retorted. Crystal stones were currency among mages, while gold coins were for commoners. 1 crystal stone was equal to 10,000 gold coins. Kuna held the cores, amazed. "Wow, you really bought them for 1/10 of the price." Lila sniffed. "Here you go, my lady." "Lila, you're an amazing haggler. I never knew," Kuna said happily. "It's nothing really. You just never used to shop at street stalls. It was always auctions with items delivered right to our door." "Oh, my lady, I didn't mean to." Kuna just smiled. "It's fine. It's nice to get out and walk around. And thanks to you today, I was able to buy so many beast cores." "You're exaggerating, my lady. These aren't anything special. They're not worth much," Lila replied with a smile. Kuna held up a core and grinned. "No, this beast core is very good." Putting the system's return aside, she thought, the fact that this is the core of a spirit beast is enough to make any mage go crazy for it. A mechanical voice sounded. "System has detected a returnable item. Tri-element spirit beast core. Return index 510. Magic beasts are divided into 4 tiers: phantom beasts, spirit beasts, holy beasts, and divine beasts. The higher the tier, the stronger the core," Kuna mused. "Normally, an average mage can only use phantom beast cores and might never even find a spirit beast core in their entire life. Even when the family valued me, I never got to use a single spirit beast core. Haha." Suddenly, something snatched the core from Kuna's hand. "Huh?" Caver held the beast core, his expression serious. "Has the great lady of the Campello family run out of gold? To think you'd come to a common market to buy junk. Don't buy this." "Caver," Kuna said, surprised. "Oh no, Caver and I have never gotten along. He's definitely here to cause trouble." Kuna snatched the core back and snapped, "I'll buy what I want. It may be trash to you, but I like it. This beast core is mine. It may look worthless now, but as soon as it's set in a magic staff, it'll shine and its value will multiply," she thought. Caver said, annoyed. "I told you not to buy it. Why would a great lady use such a terrible beast core? If you're short on gold, just tell me. I'll buy one for you." Kuna stared at him, bewildered. So you're not here to kick me while I'm down?" "What? Of course not. I wouldn't do something so shameless. It's true I always used to pick fights with you, but that was just because I couldn't stand your arrogance, and the Campello family spoiled you too much." Back then, Caver had thought, so what if she's a great mage? Power honed in a training yard can't compare to the skills I've earned fighting for my life in the magic beast forest. Kaver continued. But yesterday, I never expected you to willingly offer up your talent for the family. At that moment, Kuna had said forcefully, if the family wants to take it, then this talent, I offer it willingly. Kaver went on, no matter what, I could never match that courage. If it were me, I'd use magic to escape and live as an exile my whole life, rather than give my talent to those cowards. But you did it for the family. I truly admire you. From this day forward, I will protect you. Kuna could only reply, well, cousin, let's not talk about running away and all that. Suddenly, Kaver grabbed Kuna and started walking. Right, you're buying a beast core? You won't find anything good in a market. Come on, I'll take you to a magic shop. Lila waved her hands worriedly from the side. Young Master Kaver, don't be so rough with my lady. Inside the Imperial Palace, King Hugh asked with a smile, Marquis Campello, are you certain? You are truly willing to send the pearl of your family, Kuna Campello, to be married off to appease the Stan Empire's anger? Aben replied calmly, yes. My daughter Kuna injured the prince of the Stan Empire, causing this conflict. She wishes to bear the blame alone. Mazelli was right, Aben thought. If Kuna has become useless, we must wring out her last bit of value. Mazelli had told him, Father, she must hate the family right now. Keeping her in the August Empire will only lead to trouble sooner or later. Send her to the Stan Empire. The people of the Stan Empire despise Kuna so much, Hugh said with concern. If she marries over there, she likely won't have a peaceful day. She is your daughter, after all. Aben interrupted. I love Kuna as well, but this child made a mistake and must atone for it. She blames herself for bringing disaster upon our family and our nation, which is why she would rather give up her blue-level talent and accept being married far away. Hearing this, Hugh could only concede. That child Kuna has always had spirit. If this is her wish, then to avoid war between our two nations, we will send Kuna. Suddenly, a guard ran in. Your Majesty! Your Majesty! The Holy Sun has returned. Oh? Hugh said, surprised. Aben, standing beside him, couldn't help but start scheming. The Holy Sun, a figure of legend. Only the royal family has the honor of seeing his true face. The only one on the entire magic continent to reach the realm of a grand archmage, possessing the ultimate gold-level talent. Zero? His very existence is the pride of the August Empire. The Holy Sun alone is enough to stand against an army of thousands. When meeting Zero, even Hugh's voice held a note of reverence. Holy Sun, have you ended your long slumber? I thought it would be at least another 10 years before I saw you again. Zero replied. It wasn't yet time for me to awaken. But I sense that the other person who can influence the fate of the August nation has appeared. Aben asked, stunned. The other person? The one from the prophecy? During the Great Magic War 600 years ago, the August Empire suffered continuous defeats and was on the brink of being completely annexed by other nations. Zero appeared suddenly, casting light magic that drove back the powerful enemies and saved the August Empire from destruction. The Book of Fate had prophesied that Zero was the child of destiny who could save the future of the August Empire. At the request of the old king, Zero became the Holy Son of the August Empire and had protected it ever since. The former king had knelt and said, The August Empire is willing to honor you as our Holy Son. We beg for your protection. But now the Holy Sun says another person who can influence the nation's destiny has appeared. Aben thought, if we can find and nurture them, the August Empire could become even stronger in the future. Zero continued, Your Majesty, please find that person quickly. I will guide her. Hugh replied, waving his hand. No problem. But to find this person, could the Holy Sun provide more details? Zero's voice was low. Yesterday, I detected her magic fluctuations suddenly appear to the southeast. Hugh said quickly. The southeast? Let me think. There haven't been any anomalies recently. Suddenly, Aben spoke up. Your Majesty, Lord Holy Sun, the Campello family estate is located southeast of the palace. Furthermore, yesterday my second daughter just inherited a talent. Could the person the Holy Sun speaks of be her? Aben wondered. The person of destiny? Could it be Mazelli? Only a genius with a gold-level talent could be linked to the nation's destiny, Zero thought. To think that after sleeping for 200 years, such a genius has appeared in the August Empire. Zero said. I must see her with my own eyes to be certain, Aben said eagerly. I will arrange it at once. Suddenly, Zero detected a source of ice magic. Such pure ice magic power. It seems a high-grade ice material has appeared in that direction. If I could fuse it into my body, I might be able to temporarily suppress my injuries. With that thought, Zero vanished, leaving only a single sentence behind. Another day. I have something to attend to. After Ciro left, Hugh said, "Ben, your daughters are truly outstanding." Aben could only manage a nervous laugh. "Haha," Hugh continued. "Prepare well to welcome the Holy Sun and forget about the political marriage. The Holy Sun is the divine protector of our august empire. With his return, the Stan Empire's anger is of no consequence. There's no need to send the daughters of our great ministers to appease them anymore." Aben replied with a bow. "As you say, your majesty." If Mazzelli gains the Holy Sun's favor, the Campello family will soar, Aben thought. Compared to that, Kuna is nothing. Besides, Kuna is just a cripple, so she can only stay at home and go nowhere. At Gion's magic shop, Caver said enthusiastically, "Kuna, come here. The quality of this shop's magic staffs is the best in the whole city." Kuna panted. "Caver, wait a second. Why are you sweating so much? You're too frail. I told you can't just stay in the training grounds all day. You need real combat experience." Kuna stammered. "No, it's—" Immediately, Lila stepped forward and smacked Caver on the head. "Young Master Caver, is your brain made of a beast core? My lady just endured a punishment and hasn't recovered yet. How could you drag her along like that?" Caver scratched his head. "Sorry, Kuna, I forgot about that." Lila fumed. "Young Master Caver has always been overly enthusiastic with people he's close to. You need to fix that bad habit, or how will anyone stand you?" Caver relented. "Don't be angry. How about this? Whatever Kuna buys later, I'll pay for it." Watching them, Kuna thought, people he's close to? Before, I was the hope of the family, and everyone around me was polite and attentive. But it was all fake. Having someone close to me now doesn't feel too bad. Kuna joked, "Cousin Caver, you said it yourself. The things this lady has her eye on aren't cheap." Caver confidently puffed out his chest. "The eldest daughter of the Campello family deserves only the best. Shopkeeper, bring out your best magic staffs for my sister to choose from." The shopkeeper replied cheerfully, "Of course, my shop just got in 2 excellent mid-grade magic staffs, perfect for Lady Kuna." Caver said happily. "Oh, let's see them." Mazzelli, hiding outside, thought angrily, "I wanted to see what Kuna was up to, and she's with Caver of all people. Caver is so difficult and never gives anyone the time of day. He'll be hard to deal with. No, I'll just follow them for now. I need to know for sure if Kuna can still use magic." The shopkeeper brought out a staff. "Young Master Caver, look. The design of this staff is simple, but its material is the finest purple bone dragon vine, and it's exquisitely crafted. It can significantly enhance the effectiveness of spells cast on a target." Caver handed it to Kuna. "This staff isn't bad. Kuna, what do you think?" Suddenly, the mechanical voice sounded again. "System has detected a returnable item. Purple bone dragon vine magic staff. Return index, 510. Another returnable item, Kuna thought. The purple bone dragon vine staff plus the spirit beast core from earlier. Today's trip is a huge win. The system continued. By embedding the spirit beast core into the purple bone dragon vine staff and improving its quality, the return index will increase to 9. The return index can be increased? Kuna mused. The first time the index was 10, I got a gold level talent. It seems the higher the index, the better the returned item. It's obviously much more beneficial to raise the index to 9 and get that return, rather than getting 2 separate average returns. After hearing the price of the staff, Caver yelled, "That expensive?" It's rare to see Kuna like something this much, he thought. But this staff really is pricey. He sighed. "Wrap it up for me." At least it's durable and sturdy, Caver thought. As long as we embed a decent phantom beast core in it, it'll perform exceptionally well. Suddenly, to Caver's astonishment, Kuna took out the beast core she had just bought and embedded it into the staff. He shouted, "This is a sky-high priced mid-grade magic staff. If you embed a good beast core, you might even be able to raise its quality. Kuna, you're using such a terrible beast core on it? What are you doing?" Kuna just waved her hand. "Caver, don't get so worked up." Just then, a powerful surge of magic erupted from the staff. Caver said, surprised. The shopkeeper was also stunned. Such powerful magic. This kind of power definitely can't come from a phantom beast core. Could it be that Lady Kuna used a rare, top-grade spirit beast core? My heavens, in all my years, I've only ever seen such a high-grade beast core in the hands of a magic master. Caver looked at the magic. 3 colors representing 3 magic attributes. And this magic is faintly creating a connection with me. It's incredible. Kuna really found a treasure this time. The system's voice sounded again. Successfully embedded the spirit beast core, creating a high-grade tri-element magic staff of water, fire, and wind. Return index increased to 9. Kuna looked at the staff in her hand, thinking in amazement. It's a high-grade magic staff now. The return must be incredibly valuable. Could it be a divine grade staff? Kaver laughed. Your luck is amazing to think you could buy a spirit beast core. This staff is going to be even more powerful now. Suddenly, Kuna turned to him. If you like it so much, it's yours, Kaver said, flustered. No way, it's too valuable. Kuna smiled. Why not? I'm giving you this staff today, one way or another. After all, Kuna thought, as soon as I give this staff away, I'll get the divine grade staff I've always dreamed of. This is so exciting. Kaver waved his hands. Kuna, this is something you should have. I can't take it. You shouldn't give up on magic. This staff might help you recover your strength sooner. I'm helping you. Kuna pressed the staff into his hands. You have to take it. Stop wasting words. Taking it is the real way to help me. Here, if you don't take it, you're looking down on me. Kaver scratched his head. But I don't know how to talk to people. I always unintentionally offend them, and the family doesn't think much of me. Can I really have such a good staff? Kuna smiled. What silly things are you saying? Of course you can. At the same time, the system's voice announced, Gifting mission complete. This time, the return is multiplied by 9,000. Reward, divine grade magic staff, all attribute divine beast core. Thank you, Kaver, Kuna thought joyfully. Today's reward is incredibly generous. Seeing Kuna's smile, Kaver thought, her smile is so bright. Why didn't I ever realize before how carefree and touching Kuna's personality is? With that thought, Kaver knelt down. The decision to abandon you was truly the greatest mistake in the family's history. Kuna, rest assured, no matter what the family does for the rest of my life, Kaver will respect you as I would the Holy Sun, Kuna said. All right, Kaver, get up. If you stay like this, people will mistake this for a slave contract signing. Go ahead and form a pact with your new staff, just in case anything happens, Kaver replied. Okay. He began to channel his magic. He drew a bit of blood from his fingertip. He infused both it and his magic into the staff. Such strong power, he thought as he formed the pact. The magic in my body is flowing faster with the connection of the pact. Maybe because my mental power is stronger now, Kuna thought, standing beside him. I can clearly feel Kaver's magic fluctuations. The shopkeeper marveled. Wow, what an honor to be able to witness the pact signing ceremony with such a high-grade staff. He was already a level 4 mage, Kuna observed. Once the pact is complete, he'll be just one step away from becoming a magic master. After finishing, Kaver let out a breath. Kuna, can I leave first? I have something urgent to do. Kuna replied. No problem. Go stabilize your power. You might even see an increase in your strength, Kaver said, rushing off. Okay. Shopkeeper, everything my sister buys today, put it on my tab. Kuna laughed. Ha ha ha. I'm not buying that much. Anyway, the divine grade staff is in my hands. I really want to go back and try it out soon. Suddenly she saw something. Such a strong cold aura. Is it an ice element treasure? Back when I used fire magic, when my power reached its limit, my body always felt like it was being burned. It was so uncomfortable. Back then, I had to use an ice element crystal every night to cool down. The cool feeling was so refreshing. Since I'm already buying things, I might as well buy one to use in the bath, Kuna asked. Shopkeeper, how much gold for this? Suddenly, Mazzelli rushed in. That's mine, Kuna said quietly, surprised. Mazzelli sneered. A cripple like you shouldn't even dream of using magic anymore. Smack, Kuna slapped Mazzelli's hand away. Mazzelli yelped in pain. Kuna, you dare hit me? Kuna's voice was low. So you finally stopped pretending to call me sister? Let's be honest, I don't care how you fight for father's affection, but if you dare try to take my things, you'd better be prepared to be taught a lesson. Kaver's gone, yet Kuna is still so arrogant, even daring to lecture me, Mazzelli thought. It's time I made her understand who father's favorite daughter is now. She threw down a bag of money. As long as I pay a high enough price, I can buy whatever I want. How is that taking? Shopkeeper, here are 20 crystal stones. Wrap this rock up for me. Also, I'd advise you to keep your eyes open before doing business. After all, now that Kuna's a cripple, the Campello family has no intention of supporting her anymore. I doubt she can afford anything in this shop. Well, the shopkeeper said, looking conflicted. The people around them started whispering. Are the two ladies of the Campello family fighting? They really know how to cause a scene. You dare to gossip about nobles? Aren't you afraid of being taught a lesson? What's there to be afraid of? Speaking of which, that Lady Kuna used to be a real genius. I'd love to see how pathetic she is now. Interesting, she said. To start a fight with me, you're willing to throw away the family's dignity. In that case, I'll have to play along. Lila, my lady, Lila said, bringing out Kuna's box. Play along, Mazzelli thought. Is Kuna planning to use magic against me? Immediately, Kuna held out her hand, but all she said was, I'll pay 30 crystal stones. The item is mine. The shopkeeper said. Done! I'll wrap it for you right away! Mazelli shrieked in anger, and a bidding war began. I bid 35 crystal stones, 40 crystal stones, 45 crystal stones, 55 crystal stones. I bid 60 crystal stones. At that, Kuna smiled. 60 crystal stones. I didn't bring much with me when I came out today. Mazelli became smug. Ha, face reality. You're a cripple now, not the beautiful genius eldest daughter anymore. I spent so much money, father will definitely scold me when I get home, she thought. But as long as I can humiliate Kuna, it's worth it. Kuna held out her hand. Mazelli, you have no manners. You should at least let people finish speaking. A high-grade fire element magic ring with a 100 square meter storage space inside. I'll trade this ring for that stone. Shopkeeper, that should be enough, right? The shopkeeper replied hurriedly. Enough. Absolutely enough. Seeing the ring, Mazelli flew into a rage. Isn't that the magic ring the family spent 200 crystal stones on at an auction a year ago? I begged for it for so long, but father still gave it to you. Kuna, you're actually trading it for a worthless piece of rock? Are you insane? The shopkeeper said, handing the item to Kuna. Lady Kuna, this crystal stone is yours. Kuna took the stone and smiled. I'll trade it if I want to. It's that simple, Mazelli. The thing you fought tooth and nail for is something I can get with just the lift of a hand. Suddenly, the system's voice announced, Ding! A returnable item has been detected, Icebone Stone. Return index 610. I can't believe it's an Icebone Stone, Kuna thought, surprised. This type of crystal is easily mistaken for a common ice element crystal, but the power it holds is hundreds of times stronger. The return index is also very high. I have to gift it to someone. She randomly handed it to a person nearby. I not only got it, but if I'm in a good mood, I'll give it to whoever I want. Here, take it. But after seeing the person's face, she thought, wait, this person? Oh no, I just handed it to him on a whim. His aura is so noble, he definitely won't accept my Icebone Stone. The system's voice sounded again. Ding! Mission complete. This return is multiplied by 6,000. Reward, 600 top-grade Icebone Stones. Ding! Mission failed, reward retracted. Kuna's eyes widened in shock. 6,000 Icebone Stones. She bowed her head and pleaded, I'm begging you, you must accept it. Ding! Mission complete, reward obtained. Zero took the stone. Thank you. This girl's attitude is a bit strange, he thought, but the pure, cold energy in this stone can indeed help soothe the injuries inside my body. He then offered Kuna a magic ring. This magic ring is named Audeli. I'm giving it to you as a gift in return. Remember to form a pact with your blood. Kuna waved her hands frantically. No, no need, I don't need it. Suddenly, a powerful surge of magic emanated from the ring. The power was so strong that even Mazelli had to shield her eyes. Ah, This is an ultimate grade magic ring, Kuna thought, observing it. Just getting close to it activated the magic in my body. As soon as she reached out her hand, the ring instantly claimed her as its owner. It was at that moment that Zero detected Kuna's talent. He wondered in surprise. The aura of a gold-level talent? He asked. Are you from the Campello family? Kuna replied. Yes, I am. It seems she is the one who can influence the future of the August Empire, Zero thought. Mazelli, standing to the side, wondered, which family's young master is this? To be so generous, I must find a way to get to know him. She squeezed between them and said, My lord, I happen to have an ice element crystal as well. Please allow me to present it to you. Zero flicked it away. Not needed. Mazelli gasped. Zero turned and walked away, but before he left, he said one more thing to Kuna. Take it, Audeli. We will meet again. Kuna wondered, was he talking to me? But I don't know him. A moment ago, I thought I felt a chaotic fire element magic power inside his body. In that situation, a normal person would have been in unbearable pain long ago, yet he seemed completely unfazed. It must have been my imagination, right? Mazelli had also noticed the ring on Kuna's hand. That magic ring looks incredibly valuable. Why should Kuna get all the good things? It seems the only way is to have father step in and punish her severely. In Kuna's room at the Campello estate, Lila said with a smile, My lady, we're finally home. You must be very tired. Would you like some fruit or a soak in a hot bath? Kuna replied, No need, Lila. You've worked hard today too. Go get some rest. I want to be alone for a while. Yes, my lady, Lila said, closing the door as she left. Finally, I can take a look at the divine grade magic staff I was rewarded, Kuna thought. There were too many people on the way back, I didn't get a chance to look at it properly. I wonder what kind of terrifying power a divine grade staff combined with a divine beast core can unleash. It's as if the staff has become one with my own body. This feeling is truly magical. She recited an incantation unleashing several spells. Ice freeze, meteor shower, earthen bind, turn stone to gold. After a series of moves, Kuna held the staff, thinking excitedly, instant casting. So this is the power of a divine grade staff? If anyone else knew, they wouldn't believe it. But unleashing so much magic at once is hard to control. I have to be careful not to lose control. Retract! She waved the staff. Retract, huh? Why isn't it retracting? Kuna waved the staff more forcefully, then froze. Oh no, the magic is getting a little out of control. A force as strong as a hurricane blew Kuna away. Hearing the commotion, Lila ran in worriedly. Oh, my lady, my goodness, I'm fine, Kuna said with a strained smile. It was just a strange gust of wind that messed up the room. Haha. Lila looked up at the roof. It even blew the roof off? That excuse is a bit of a stretch, Kuna replied. Was it that obvious? Never mind, Lila said. I'll clean this up. My lady, please go to the living room. The master is looking for you. Father is looking for me, Kuna wondered. What is it this time? Did Mazzelli get embarrassed and go tattling to him? In the Campello family living room, Mazzelli was fuming. Kuna has already lost her standing, yet she still dares to go out under the title of eldest lady. Isn't that a direct slap in my face? This time, I must convince father to punish her severely. A maid following her called out softly, Lady Mazzelli. Mazzelli snapped, turning around. Are you tired of living? How dare you try to stop me with your filthy hands? The maid stammered. No, there's someone here. Mazzelli turned. It's the Royal Law Enforcement Team. Mazzelli stared at the Royal Law Enforcement Team in surprise. She rushed over to Aben. Father, why is the Royal Law Enforcement Team here? And these things are... Aben smiled. My dear daughter, these are all rewards from His Majesty. Mazzelli picked up a gold necklace and smiled. The Royal Law Enforcement Team is here, and they brought rewards. Does this mean His Majesty has agreed to let Kuna go for the political marriage with the Stan Empire? Aben turned his back. No, the political marriage is off, but that's not important. What? How is that not important? Father, I don't want to see Kuna ever again, Aben said with a smile. Mazzelli, listen to me. Compared to Kuna, your future is what's more important. The Holy Sun wants to meet you. You may have the chance to receive his guidance, and even influence the future of the August Empire. Mazzelli froze. Who did you say wants to meet me? The Holy Sun? Aben confirmed. That's right. This is wonderful, Mazzelli thought. The Holy Sun is the most powerful person in the August Empire. If I can catch his eye, Kuna will only be able to look up to me for the rest of her life. Really? Father, I really get to meet the Holy Sun? Aben patted her shoulder proudly. Of course, my daughter. Even the king himself values this meeting and has specially rewarded you with these jewels. Ha ha ha, I can't believe it, Mazzelli laughed. This is our chance, Aben replied. Kuna, who had been standing in a corner and heard the conversation, wondered, the king is rewarding Mazzelli? What's going on? What did I miss? Mazzelli had noticed Kuna. She feigned a pout and said to Aben, the jewels from the king are beautiful, but I still like Sister Kuna's more. Father, please tell my sister to give me her magic ring. Aben said. Kuna, give your magic ring to Mazzelli. Kuna's ring must be the fire element one from last year's auction, he thought. It's just a mid-grade magic ring anyway. If Mazzelli wants it, just give it to her. After all, she's the one valued by the king and the Holy Sun now. Kuna feigned a reply. How could I give Mazzelli a used item? A worn-out old magic ring like that is hardly worthy of the hope of the Campello family. This is bad, she thought internally. I should have formed a pact with the ring before I came here. Worn out? Mazzelli sneered. That's clearly a high-grade magic ring. Suddenly, Caver appeared out of nowhere. Mazzelli, how poor are you? You even want to steal Kuna's magic ring. Can the Campello family not afford to feed you anymore? Caver, Kuna said, surprised. Caver, what are you talking about? Mazzelli said, annoyed. How dare you speak to me like that in front of my father? Don't you forget your place. Caver didn't back down. My place? We're all members of the Campello family. Just because you're the patriarch's daughter, I can't speak the truth? Besides, in terms of status, neither of us can compare to Kuna. If she hadn't willingly offered her talent, you'd still be a fool who can't even control mid-grade magic. What did you say? Mazzelli shrieked. She made such a selfless choice, Caver continued. You could say she's a hero of the Campello family. Neither the patriarch nor any other family member will ever forget that, and they certainly won't tolerate anyone disrespecting her. That's right, Aben conceded. Caver is right. No one will forget Kuna's contribution to the family, Mazzelli said, horrified. Father, Aben added. But Kaver, don't be so sensitive. Mizeli and Kuna were just joking around earlier. It's nothing serious, Kaver asked innocently. Oh, so I misunderstood? That fool Kaver, Kuna thought. Father fooled him so easily. Abin asked. Kaver, what brings you here so suddenly? Kaver turned to Kuna happily. I came especially to thank Kuna. The beast core she gave me helped a lot. Originally, it would have taken me at least 7 or 8 years to break through my bottleneck. Thanks to the spirit beast core Kuna gave me, I just advanced 8 levels in a row and became a magic master. I'm a level 1 magic master now. Abin asked, stunned. What? A magic master? Kuna said happily. That's great, Kaver replied with a smile. It's all thanks to that core. Suddenly, Abin spoke up. My dear daughter, what spirit beast core? It seems you never mentioned that to me. Kuna explained quickly. It was just a coincidence. Before I gave it to Kaver, I didn't know it was a spirit beast core either. Mizeli interjected, who knows if you're telling the truth or not? You stole the core I liked at the shop and gave it to some random person. I think you're just resentful of the family and deliberately refused to give such a valuable item to Father. Kuna saw the look on Abin's face and thought, oh no, it looks like even Father suspects me. Their suspicions aren't wrong, but I'm still too weak right now to withstand the family's pressure. I have to find a way to clear his doubts. She started coughing. Cough, cough! Seeing her about to fall, Kaver rushed to support her. Kuna, what's wrong? Why did you suddenly collapse? I'm fine, Kuna said pitifully. I've been fainting a lot these past few days. It must be a side effect of offering my talent. Even though my body is like this, I still can't give up on magic. So I secretly went out today to buy a beast core and a staff. But when I was kicked out of my room, I didn't bring anything with me. I only had a few gold coins left. It was really because I didn't have enough money that I bought a low-quality beast core. It was only after I gave it to Kaver that I found out it was a spirit beast core. If I had known Father wanted it, I would have brought it back for you. Kuna is just like Mizeli now, speaking without thinking, Abin thought, looking at her. This makes me look like the bad guy. Hearing this, Kaver stood up. So the patriarch wanted that beast core too. It's all my fault for taking it without thinking, causing Kuna to be reprimanded by the patriarch. With a rustle, he knelt down. Patriarch, if you must punish someone, punish me. Please don't make things difficult for Kuna. Her body can't handle any more blame. As for this staff, even though it's bonded to me, I'm willing to hand it over to the family. I just ask that you don't blame Kuna. Mizeli held out her hand. So, you know your place. Even if a bonded staff can't be used by others, it's still a high-grade staff. It'll bring a lot of prestige to show it off. But Abin pushed her hand away. Father? She said, surprised. Abin stepped forward and helped Kaver up. Don't worry, I don't intend to punish anyone. In fact, you and Kuna have not done anything wrong. You've done very well. Really? Kaver asked anxiously. Of course, Abin said. You're only 22 and already a magic master. You carry the future of the Campello family. From now on, your glory is the family's glory, and the family will be your strongest support. Patriarch, I will do my best not to disappoint you, Kaver replied with a smile. After dealing with him, Abin turned back. The same goes for Kuna. The family will always remember your contribution. Your room needed repairs a few days ago, which is why you were temporarily moved out. It'll be fixed in a few days. You can move back in then. Yes, Father, Kuna replied. Just as I thought, she mused. Father has no intention of turning on Kaver, who has become a magic master. So, I've managed to trick my way through this time. All right, Kuna, your body is still weak. Go get some rest, Abin said. Father, I'll take my leave then, Kuna said with a bow. Patriarch, I'll see Kuna back, Kaver added. Abin frowned as he watched the two of them leave. Once they were gone, Mizeli said angrily, Father, why didn't you teach Kaver a lesson? He was so disrespectful to you. In my opinion, you should have confiscated his staff. And then what? Abin replied, annoyed. Offend a talented young magic master over such a small matter? And get a reputation for being cold and harsh to my own daughter? Mizeli, why are you always so foolish? Not even a fraction as smart as Kuna. The staff is already bonded. We couldn't use it even if we took it back. It's better to use it to gain Kaver's loyalty. As for Kuna, I never expected some family members to see her as a hero. If I can use this daughter to win over simple-minded people like Kaver, then it's worth it. Mizeli, I know you don't like Kuna, but from now on, be a little smarter. Don't cause trouble with her, understand? Cultivate properly and raise your strength quickly. I went to great lengths to get you that blue-level talent. Don't let it go to waste. Yes, Mizeli said quietly. Also, learn some etiquette, attend a few banquets, and act with grace when you go out. Don't disgrace the family. Yes, Father. I won't disappoint you again. Mazelli said, bowing her head. My goodness, so much to learn, Abin muttered as he walked away. She wasn't raised properly from a young age. It's such a hassle. Once Abin was gone, Mazelli thought furiously, it's all Kuna's fault. If it weren't for her, father wouldn't dislike me so much. Stealing her talent wasn't enough. I have to completely ruin her. As for Kuna, she was walking when she suddenly sneezed. Kuna, are you sick? Kaver asked with concern. No, I probably just caught a bit of a chill. Cup of hot tea should do the trick. What good is tea? Kaver launched into a lecture. I think you're weak because you don't exercise enough. From now on, I'll be your training partner and help you build up your strength. Even mages have to train like warriors to get stronger. You? Kuna said with a strained smile. If I tried to keep up with your training intensity, I'd probably drop dead. Suddenly, Kuna heard a rustling sound. There's a noise in the bushes. Is it a stray cat? She said, turning. What is it? Kaver asked. Suddenly, something darted past Kuna. Seeing the person clearly, Kuna wondered, a child? Since when did we have such a frail-looking child in the family? Asa, why are you here? Kaver asked loudly. What are you doing hiding in the bushes? Shouldn't you be taking care of your mother? Asa didn't say a word and immediately turned to run. Kaver just let out a helpless ha! Kaver, who is that child? Kuna asked. Oh, Asa is the fourth uncle's illegitimate son. He was only brought to the family a few months ago. I don't know the specifics. I just heard his mother isn't well respected in noble circles. So fourth uncle never let the two of them appear at official occasions. He's still our cousin, though. Every time I see him in the garden, I try to talk to him, but he seems overly cautious and has never really said more than a few words to me. After hearing this, Kuna stroked her chin thoughtfully. Asa? He seems like a strange child. The next day, Lila looked at Kuna and said, The master was so quick to order us to move back into the manor. That's wonderful. See, my lady? I told you the master still cares for you in his heart. He cares? Kuna stroked her chin. Since my talent was taken, he hasn't visited me once, she thought with disdain. Now he's slowly putting on this act of a loving father. The concern is probably fake. Building up a kind fatherly image to win Kaver's loyalty is the real goal. Now that Mazelli is in power, who knows how many servants in the manor have been bought by her? If I want to practice magic in the future, I'll have to be careful to avoid their prying eyes. I'm tired, I want to rest for a bit, Kuna said, feigning weariness. Lila, have the others leave for now. Yes, my lady, Lila replied. Once the servants had left, Kuna looked at the item in her hand and said softly, Finally, I can examine this magic ring properly. She pressed a hand to her forehead. But it's strange. With my SSS rank mental power, I can't even determine its grade. Let's see what surprises you have in store for me. When she opened her eyes, Kuna found herself in a different space. After looking around, she stroked her chin and wondered, is this the space that comes with the magic ring? Normally, magic rings only have a storage function. A mage can't actually enter the space within the ring, she mused. But not only can this ring hold my entire body, the space inside is vast, like a miniature world. No, the magic aura here is even purer than in the real world. And these bottles of magic potions, they all look like the previous owner's painstaking work. Who was that person? To just give away such a precious magic ring? Kuna froze. Huh? A figure had appeared before her. It was a young man with golden eyes and silver hair. The moment she saw him, a gust of wind blew past. Kuna cried, shielding her eyes. When she opened them again, she thought in surprise, What? Where did that figure go? Was it a magical afterimage left by the previous owner? I've heard that magic power can condense into the owner's image, but is there really someone strong enough to do that? Suddenly, a voice rang out. Who is this thief? Kuna jumped. The voice outside continued to shout, Open your eyes and see! This isn't a place for you to mess around. Get down here! Kuna exited the space and called out, Lila, what's going on? Outside the room, Lila was holding a young boy by the collar. My lady, a little thief appeared out of nowhere. If I hadn't noticed him in time, he would have climbed into your room. I'm not a thief. I'm not. Asa struggled and protested. Hearing the familiar voice, Kuna called out, Asa! Lila, let him go. He's from the fourth uncle's family. Lila immediately let go. What? So he's a young master. Asa fell from a height, yelped, and landed face down. Once he sat up, Kuna approached him and asked, Asa, why are you here? I didn't know this was the young lady's room. I was just passing by, Asa stammered. If you don't tell the truth, then no matter what trouble you're in, I can't help you, Kuna said sternly. You know I want to ask for your help? Asa stuttered. Of course, Kuna replied calmly. This is the second time you've appeared in front of me. I'm not stupid. I know this is definitely not a coincidence. What should I do? Asa hesitated. I'm still not sure if I can convince this young lady. What if she's like everyone else, believes the rumors, and refuses to help me? But I'm out of time. My mother's health can't hold on much longer. No matter what, I have to try, even if it means giving up everything. After a moment of hesitation, he handed the object in his hand to Kuna. Seeing the crystal stone, she frowned. This is... A dialogue box appeared. Mission within 15 minutes. Deliver and activate the heavenly jade spirit crystal. Return index 810. Oh, Kuna said, then thought, a heavenly jade spirit crystal. This is a naturally formed high-grade water element crystal, a treasure that countless water mages would go crazy for, and Asa just wears it casually around his neck. Not only that, he's handing such a precious treasure to me. Isn't he testing my conscience? Eldest lady, Asa pleaded, I can sense that you are a kind person. This is the only valuable thing I have. Please take it. I will try to earn more wealth for you in the future. So please, can you help me save my mother? She has been sick for many days and still hasn't received any treatment. This child approached me just for his mother? Kuna thought, surprised. Why didn't you ask Haver for help? He's been good to you too. He's a broke ass, he can't help me, Asa said dismissively. Kuna chuckled. That's not wrong. Besides, Asa continued, people here already gossip about my mother behind her back. If they knew a young man was helping her, who knows what they would make up. Asa is so young, yet he's more thoughtful than many adults, Kuna thought happily. His mother is seriously ill. That's similar to what I went through when I was little. Back then, Kuna's mother was always coughing, cough, 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 while Kuna would call out worriedly, Mother. Seeing her lost in thought, Asa grew anxious. She's not saying anything. Am I going to be rejected again? But my mother's illness can't be delayed any longer. As long as she can be cured, I can give up money, pride, anything. But what I have is so little. If there's anything else I can trade, I suppose it's only my life. With that, he dropped to his knees and begged. Lady Kuna, I'm begging you. I'll do anything you ask. As long as you're willing to save my mother, I swear I will be loyal to you forever and clear any obstacles in your path. That's not how a knight's ceremony goes, Kuna said softly. What? Asa asked, surprised. To serve me, to be loyal forever? Isn't that a knight's oath? If you want to be my knight, your current strength isn't enough. But I'm very patient. You can slowly learn how to become a true knight. For now, let's solve the problem at hand. Lila, Kuna ordered, immediately send for a healer to treat Asa's mother. Hiring a healer. Asa hesitated, but before he could finish, Lila had already bowed respectfully. Leave it to me. That's wonderful, Asa said, his eyes welling up with tears. With a healer, my mother will be saved. I never thought you would actually accept the plea of someone as lowly as me. I will definitely do my best to repay you. Kuna patted his shoulder. You're not lowly. The name Asa means God's grace. Your mother must love you very much to give you such a loving name. So never think of yourself as inferior, because you will always be a treasure in your mother's eyes. Asa cried out happily. The pop-up window appeared again. System has detected that the mission time is about to end. Reminder, 15 minutes left to deliver and activate the heavenly jade spirit crystal. Return index 810. Oh no, I almost missed the mission, Kuna thought, alarmed. If I want to get the return reward, I suppose the only way is to give this to him. She looked at Asa, who was like an obedient puppy beside her. Then she took out the crystal from before. It's you. With that, Kuna threw the crystal at him. It hurts, Asa screamed in pain. Lila returned at that moment. My lady, the healer will arrive this afternoon. She then gasped. My lady, what are you doing? Asa is still just a child. He can't withstand such powerful magic. Why? Asa asked weakly. Didn't you want to be my knight? Kuna said with a firm voice. If you can't even endure this little bit of pain, you'll never get stronger. I want to get stronger, so I can protect my mother, Asa said through gritted teeth. With that thought, he stood up. The surrounding magic power surged into his body, and his innocent eyes sharpened. I can't believe Asa became a dual elemental mage of metal and fire, Kuna thought, surprised. I've really found a treasure. Suddenly, the magic dissipated, and Asa staggered backward. Whoa, young master! Lila cried out worriedly. Kuna rushed to catch him. It's all right, she said softly. He just couldn't absorb so much magic at once. Let him rest for a bit. Phew, Lila sighed in relief. I knew you wouldn't be so heartless to this child. But if you care about him, why did you pretend to be so cold just now? You almost fooled me too. I wasn't pretending to be cold, Kuna explained, supporting Asa. Oh, Lila said, surprised. I won't just accept anyone who wants to follow me out of pity, Kuna continued. Before I agree, I have to test their character. Otherwise, blind kindness will only bring disaster. The young lady seems to have changed somehow, Lila thought, looking at Kuna. But after everything she's been through, this change probably isn't a bad thing. The system announced, mission complete. This return is multiplied by 8,000. Reward, 1x Icewind Verger. I almost forgot about the return, Kuna cheered internally. She reached out to grab the Icewind Verger, but it dodged her and shrieked, "Ah!" Is this more of your magic, my lady? Lila asked, covering her ears. Yes, Kuna said softly. Lila, close the windows and don't let anyone get near here. Yes, of course, Lila replied. The Icewind Verger continued to scream and fly around wildly. Kuna raised her magic staff and frowned. Seriously, so noisy. Bind it. Ivy bind. Green vines shot out and quickly tied up the Icewind Verger. Seeing it whimpering on the ground, Kuna explained, This is an Icewind Verger, a treasure that's said to only exist in the legendary frozen lands. Judging by its size, it's at least 200 years old. It's a pity it's so noisy. Leaving it like this isn't a good idea. An idea struck her. That's right, I'll just put it there. At the same time, in the imperial palace of the August Empire, Ciro, the young man Kuna had seen in the magic ring space, was there. As if sensing something, he looked up and frowned. Adeli seems to be having a strange reaction. The thought had barely finished when Ciro entered the space. At the location of the reaction, he looked down and saw the Icewind Verger buried in the ground, its wide mouth still crying out. Ciro picked it up by the head. An Icewind Verger, such a rare magic ingredient. Where did she find it? And she specially put it in Audeli. Audeli was the only divine-grade magic ring in the world. Not only did it have a vast magic space, but it could also be simultaneously linked to two owners. 100 years ago, when I helped the August Empire, I wore Audeli, and the people of the whole nation knew it was my symbol, Ciro mused. She must know that too, and deliberately placed this in my domain. This feels a bit familiar. Back at the Holy Temple 600 years ago, countless gifts had been placed at Ciro's door, with notes attached. Kind sir, from the Holy Sun's fan club, Lord Holy Sun, please enjoy the fruits from my home. Thank you for helping the August Empire. Please accept this small token of our gratitude. Returning to the present, Ciro wondered, so this girl deliberately gave this to me too. My injuries truly need this kind of cold element magic ingredient. I will remember this kindness. At that moment, Kuna still had no idea that the herb she had planted had been taken away. In the carriage, Asa woke up with a soft groan. He sat up, rubbing his eyes. Sister Kuna, you're awake? Kuna said happily. We're all family. You don't need to call me miss. Just call me sister. Lila and the royal physician are in the carriage behind us. We'll be at your mother's place soon. Really? Asa exclaimed. The sharp pain in my body is gone. Seeing his surprise, Kuna explained gently, That's because you fused with the heavenly jade spirit crystal and completely absorbed its power. Asa, feel the change in your body. Hearing this, Asa slowly raised his hand. Transform. In the blink of an eye, his body was enveloped in a powerful surge of magic. After a moment, Asa sat down and asked timidly, Sister, I can use magic now? Of course, Kuna replied. Receiving her confirmation, Asa looked down at his hands and began to recount, Right before I was brought to the family, because I was too weak and couldn't learn magic, my mother was looked down on by my father and forced to live a poor life. That heavenly jade spirit crystal can change my physique. It must be an incredibly precious item. And yet, Sister Kuna, you used it on me. Thank you, thank you. Sister Kuna, I can use magic now. I'm so happy. Kuna patted his head. It's good that you're happy. This feeling isn't too bad at all, she thought. Suddenly, the carriage came to an abrupt stop. Huh? Kuna wondered. This is bad, my lady, Lila cried out in a panic. Young Master Asa's residence is up ahead, but the guards at the gate refuse to let us in. Kuna frowned. What? Don't they know it's me? They said they have orders to forbid all visitors. And the order came from the fourth master. Fourth uncle? Kuna frowned. Father, Asa exclaimed, surprised. The two of them quickly got out of the carriage. As Asa approached, a guard blocked his path. Halt! Don't stop me. Let me in, he yelled, trying to push through. No one is allowed in on the fourth master's orders, a guard said. Another added, It's the fourth master's command, we're just following it. Kid, go play somewhere else. Following orders? Kuna said coldly. In this Campello family, is there anyone who dares to defy my orders? Lady Kuna, the two guards exclaimed in unison. Are you trying to get us killed? They both thought. I heard the guards who offended this lady a few days ago lost their arms. We can offend anyone, but we absolutely cannot offend her. Move, Kuna commanded. They immediately let the three of them pass. Suddenly, a voice called out, "Niece Kuna, long time no see. Instead of resting and recovering properly, why have you thought to come visit me?" Seeing Keenan, Kuna called out, "Fourth uncle. I happened to meet Asa on the road and heard his mother was ill. Since I know a very skilled physician, I recommended he come take a look at fourth aunt. My wife is sick?" "Oh, right, there was something like that," Keenan replied. "But I've already called the royal physician to see her. It was just some minor symptoms. She's long since recovered. Kuna, tell your physician to go back." "Lies," Asa thought furiously. "My mother has been seriously ill for so long she's never once seen a physician." "My dear niece," Kainan said mockingly, "back when you were the family's golden child, we could forgive you for not knowing your place. Now that you've lost your talent, have you still not learned to keep a low profile? As a junior, you dare to meddle in the affairs of your elders. Really? I'll let it slide this time, but if there's a next time, I'll definitely have your father teach you a proper lesson. Now take your people and leave." "No!" Asa shouted. "The physician is not leaving. My mother is still sick and she must be treated today. Asa, what nonsense are you spouting?" Kainan feigned a scolding tone. "What's wrong with your mother? This boy does nothing but lie. Seize him and lock him in his room now." "Yes, sir," the guards replied. Asa was quickly apprehended. "Let me go! Get off me!" He struggled and yelled. "Young Master Asa," Lila cried out pitifully. "I never realized before what a venomous person fourth uncle is," Kuna thought, disappointed, to disregard all decency for his own benefit. A few minutes later, Asa charged at the guards. "My lady," Lila said in a low voice, "I just asked around in the maids' quarters. It's a story of love grown cold. After the fourth master brought Asa and his mother home, he completely ignored them. The rumor is that he's recently caught the eye of a widowed countess, but she insists he get rid of all the other women in his life. That's probably why he's so desperate to cut ties with Asa and his mother. I heard even the master knows about this. To turn on his own wife and child for personal gain. He's no different from an animal," Kuna said, shocked. "Although making a move now will be a bit troublesome," she thought. "I can't let this kind of person get what he wants. I can't stand by any longer." Asa was still screaming, "Let me go! My mother is waiting for me to save her! Get out of my way!" Seeing him unleash a burst of magic that sent the guards flying, Keenan thought in shock. What's happening? Such powerful magic. He clearly didn't have any magic talent before. After clearing the path, Asa turned and grabbed the physician's hand. "Physician, please follow me." He then pulled the physician into the wooden room. "Asa!" Kainan called out. Kuna stood in front of the door, blocking him. "Fourth uncle, I hear you're planning to marry a new wife. You have no magic talent. Yet at your age, you can still meet a noble lady and even take over her assets. That must be quite a famous story in the family, right? What's it to you? Move." Keenan frowned. "I don't care about your private affairs, but Asa is different. He possesses 2 types of blue-level magic talent in his body. He is a true genius." "Blue-level talent?" Kainan exclaimed, shocked. "In nearly 100 years, the Campello family has only had one person reach that level. All my life, I've been suppressed because I couldn't practice magic," he thought joyfully. "And now my son is a dual elemental blue-level mage." "That's right," Kuna continued. "The judgment of this family's former genius is definitely not wrong. You should know a mage can bring you benefits far beyond a dozen widowed countesses. Asa could even become the future leader of the Campello family. If you have any foresight, you will treat Asa and his mother well, especially his mother, because this is your best chance to rise up." On the large bed, Asa's mother murmured, "Asa, mother," he replied. "Asa," she called out softly. After some treatment, Asa's mother woke up. Seeing him crying, she asked, "Asa, my love, why are you crying?" "Mother, the royal physician is here. You must be strong. He will definitely cure you." "Right," his mother replied. "For my Asa, I will definitely get well." "Mother!" Asa cried, moved. Watching this scene, Kuna thought, if my mother hadn't passed away back then, even if I were abandoned by the family, maybe I wouldn't have been so lonely. Under Kuna's protection, Asa and his mother were no longer looked down upon, and the royal physician personally came to treat Asa's mother several times. "Royal physician, thanks to you, I've been feeling much better lately," fourth aunt said gratefully. "That's good," the physician replied. "Just continue to rest and recover carefully, and you'll be fully healed in no time." Recently, the fourth master has been paying special attention to young Master Asa, often taking him to all sorts of social parties. It's clear he's grooming him as his successor, Lila reported. The rumors about the political marriage have completely disappeared. Now the whole family knows that young Master Asa possesses outstanding magic talent, and no one dares to look down on him anymore. It's all thanks to you, my lady. Young Master Asa looks so grateful to you every time he comes to visit. I just gave him a little push, Kuna said modestly. The one who truly helped Asa out of his predicament was himself. After all, this world only worships one thing, strength. Outside the magic armory. Speaking of which, Asa's situation is stable, so it's time I thought about improving my own strength, Kuna calculated. To nurture mages, every family tries to collect all sorts of materials and magic scrolls corresponding to different elements. For the Campello family, that place is the armory. It has 6 floors. The higher you go, the more precious the magic scrolls and materials stored there are. Well, take a break. Isn't that the eldest lady? Someone said. A blonde-haired person replied, Why is she here? After such a big incident, if it were me, I wouldn't even want to step out of my room. I used to be able to freely go to the highest floor of the armory, Kuna thought grimly. Now just showing up here is enough to make people whisper. Fortunately, the scroll I need is on the top floor, where ordinary people can't go. At least I can avoid some trouble. Sister Kuna, why are you here? Mizeli asked, spotting her. Kuna replied coolly. Seeing this, Mizeli started mocking her again. You're so weak. Why aren't you resting in your room? What are you doing at the armory? Don't tell me you've become a cripple and are still dreaming of learning magic? I'll go where I want, it has nothing to do with you, Kuna said. Then she added in surprise, Your magic power seems to have gotten stronger. Of course, Mizeli said smugly. I'm the one with the blue level talent now. Even if I do nothing, my magic power increases on its own. I've only been learning for a few days, and I've already broken through to become a level 2 mage. What? So fast? As expected of the second lady, a person in a headscarf exclaimed in amazement. A blue level talent is truly something to be admired. I wish I had one, the blonde-haired person praised. Kuna walked up the stairs and said casually, It's precisely because you have a talent that others can't match that you should practice diligently to bring glory to the family soon. That's simply your responsibility. What's there to be proud of? Mizeli was rendered speechless. Besides, Kuna continued, if you haven't made any progress compared to before, then you're just pathetically useless. After all, what you're using is the talent that originally belonged to me. Immediately, whispers broke out. That's right. With great power comes great responsibility. The second lady is using Lady Kuna's top-tier talent. She should be grateful, but instead, she dares to provoke her. She's really shameless. Kuna walked past Mizeli and said mockingly, You've got something good, so just enjoy it quietly. Stop bothering me. Mizeli shouted. Kuna, what do you mean by that? Are you running away because you don't dare to face me? You've always seen me as a thorn in your side. You're afraid I'll stand in your way and steal all of Father's affection, right? Kuna turned her head. Stand in your way? You're mistaken. From beginning to end, you've never been worthy of being my obstacle. That's right, Kuna thought. The only thing I want to do now is leave this rotten family and live the life I truly want. As for the rest, whether it's Mizeli or my father, I no longer care. Inside the armory, Kuna thought, that book is definitely on the 6th floor. Found it. Before I become a top-tier mage, I absolutely cannot reveal my gold talent, or it will be even harder to leave the family. I remember this book records the highest level magic for concealing power, water system defensive magic, severing magic conduction. While she was engrossed in reading, Mizeli had snuck up behind her. She raised her magic staff and thought, You don't take me seriously? You think I'm not worthy of being your opponent? Are you kidding me? It took everything I had to crush you under my foot. Anyone who looks down on me will pay the price. Tongue of the spirits, Mizeli shouted. A stream of magic shot forward, surrounding Kuna and tearing the scroll in her hand. While Kuna was still enveloped in the magic, Mizeli had already run outside screaming, This has nothing to do with me. This is all Kuna's own doing. Damn it, Kuna thought angrily. Mizeli dares to cause a ruckus in the magic repository and even accidentally activated the defensive magic of the scroll. This is a real mess. As she was thinking, her magic power was being drained by the scroll. Feeling her body grow weaker, Kuna thought in alarm, my magic is being sucked away. This is bad. If this continues, I'll be completely drained and it might even damage my talent. At this critical moment, a flash of light appeared, followed by a calm voice. Do not resist this power. Wait quietly for the right moment. Who's there? Kuna shouted. Immediately after, Ciro appeared beside her. It's you? You're the stranger from the magic shop, she said. Don't worry, I'm here to help you, Ciro replied. Don't fight it. Concentrate on feeling this magic. If I don't fight it, won't I be completely drained? Kuna wondered. Ciro suddenly took her hand. I'm here. I won't let you be drained. Relax, he said softly. "Oh, the pulling force has really weakened," Kuna thought in surprise. Is it because he's casting a spell? This book is trapped with a restrictive spell, Zero explained. The more you attack, the more it will backlash. You have to stop resisting with your own magic first. I was the one who placed this restriction, he thought with amusement. I never expected the king to give this book to the Campello family. Next, we neutralize the power of the restriction and make it your own. Okay, Kuna nodded. Seeing the effect, she thought in amazement. A torrent of magic power is pouring into my body, and my strength is soaring in an instant. Is this even possible? After the magic dissipated, the scroll fell to the ground. Ah, Kuna wondered. This is the restriction of the Campello family's highest grade magic scroll. Such immense power, and I've made it my own? Ciro placed a hand on her shoulder. It's over, he said slowly. You've absorbed too much magic power. You'll feel a bit tired. Get some rest. Kuna said, surprised. The power this person just displayed is beyond my comprehension, she thought. Whether in the Empire or on the entire magic continent, someone with this level of strength is extremely rare. Such power, appearance, and aura. I can't think of a second person in the entire August Empire. Could he be? The Holy Sun, Kuna exclaimed. Zero nodded in approval. Not bad. Very sharp observation. So you're admitting it, Kuna said, surprised. You really are the Holy Sun. Why are you here? Then she remembered. Right. Father mentioned it a few days ago. He had told Mazzelli, the Holy Sun wants to meet you. You may have the chance to receive his guidance and influence the future of the August Empire. Remembering this, Kuna couldn't help but laugh. Lord Holy Sun, if you're here to see Mazzelli, I'm afraid she's probably on the run right now. If Mazzelli knew the Holy Sun ruined her plan, she would probably die of anger, she thought gleefully. But still, for a legendary figure like the Holy Sun to show up just for that wicked Mazzelli, I'm the one who's dying of jealousy. Really, what talent or virtue does Mazzelli even have? Mazzelli, who's that? Zero asked, looking puzzled. You don't know? Kuna asked back, surprised. The people in the palace said you specifically requested to see her, probably because she has a blue-level talent. He frowned. A mere blue-level talent is not worthy of my attention. Person I wanted to see has always been you. Outside, Keenan said, annoyed. Honestly, didn't I tell you? You can manage this treasure room yourself. Why did you have to drag me all the way over here? The person beside him said obsequiously, there was no other way. Someone in the family heard a loud noise suddenly come from the top floor. But in the entire family, only you, the patriarch, and a few others have the right to enter. Fourth Master, please understand my position. All right, if there's nothing wrong, you'll face the consequences, he replied. Seeing Kuna, Keenan asked in surprise, Niece Kuna? Fourth uncle? She replied. Good thing you're here. Did anything happen here just now? Happen? No, nothing. I've been on the upper floor the whole time. Nothing happened here. Kuna feigned ignorance. Keenan turned to the guard. You heard her? Causing a ruckus all day? You've completely ruined my mood for the evening party. My deepest apologies, the guard said, bowing his head. Even though covering this up helps Mazzelli, which annoys me a little, I have no choice, Kuna thought. I can't let anyone find out about the chaos just now, or about the Holy Sun's appearance. Lord Ciro is surprisingly easy to talk to. 10 minutes earlier. You said you wanted to see me. What do you mean? Kuna had asked. Ciro, you can call me Ciro, he had introduced himself. Lord Ciro, do you want to take me as your disciple? Kuna asked excitedly. Ciro had poured cold water on her enthusiasm. No, you're too weak. Even with a gold-level talent, your strength is not enough to become my disciple. Kuna had said, disappointed. All right, it goes without saying that the Empire's guardian deity wouldn't get involved with me so easily. But how do you know I have a gold-level talent? She had wondered. What do you think a gold-level talent is? Ciro had asked back. The ultimate talent, a symbol of power, Kuna replied. And the only divine grade reward so far with a return index of 10, she added silently. Throughout history, only 3 people on the entire magic continent had possessed a gold-level talent. 300 years ago, the one who destroyed an entire nation with a single sword, the first holy swordsman of the magic continent. The hot-tempered, mysterious witch of the deep forest, whose true identity remains unknown to this day. And the one who appeared suddenly 600 years ago to protect the people of the August Empire, the Holy Sun, Ciro. But without exception, all 3 had become ultimate-grade Grand Archmages, whose every word could shake the future of the magic continent. You're not wrong, Ciro had replied. But a gold-level talent not only benefits you, it also makes you a target for every nation, an imaginary enemy they would be willing to sacrifice everything to destroy. Humph, Kuna had said, then thought, that's right. Back when I only had a blue-level talent, it was enough to attract Mazelli's attention. Now that I have the ultimate gold-level talent, if this secret gets out, it will definitely bring immense danger. To survive, I must become stronger. Lord Ciro, Kuna had proposed, you said you wouldn't take me as a disciple because I'm too weak. If I become stronger, will I have a chance to follow you? Yes, Ciro had replied. But you must at least become a level 9 mage to be qualified to be my disciple. I understand, Kuna had said happily. Then please give me some things. Things? She held out her hand. Magic scrolls, top-tier artifacts, anything. After all, I consider myself your disciple in training. You wouldn't want me to stay weak forever, would you? For a small price, you can get a smart and obedient disciple. Isn't that a bargain? Disciple in training, an interesting way to put it, Ciro had said with a smile. Wasn't giving you Audeli enough? It's a divine-grade magic ring that connects us. As long as you have it, I can come to you at any time. What? So that's how you were able to arrive in time? Kuna had exclaimed. And the various magic potions in Audeli's space never triggered the return system either, she had thought. Back when she was planting the Icewind Verger, she had said, so many high-grade magic potions, if I could return them, I'd make a huge profit. What? Why isn't the return system reacting? So it was because the real owner of those potions is Lord Ciro, Kuna had cried internally. Ha ha. But if you can become stronger quickly, it would indeed be more beneficial for me, Ciro had said, handing her a scroll. This high-grade magic scroll is for you. Holding the scroll, Kuna had felt it. Such a powerful fire magic, as if it could burn my very soul to ashes. After giving her the item, Ciro had teleported away, leaving behind one sentence. When you become a level 9 mage, I will keep my promise and take you as my disciple. Lord Ciro, Kuna had called out, startled. I must increase my strength and quickly become Lord Ciro's disciple. Then I won't have to fear the power of the family anymore. An idea struck her. That's right. A second later, Kuna was in Audeli's space. Lord Ciro gave me such a precious scroll, I have to give something in return, she muttered, rummaging through a bush. Leaving that Icewind Verger here last time was a good idea. Seeing the writing on the ground, Kuna said in surprise, so he took it himself. Even though I was planning to give it to him, this somehow feels annoying. Elsewhere, Mazelli was huddled on the ground, muttering to herself, damn it. With such a powerful burst of magic energy, Kuna is definitely dead this time. But if anyone investigates a little, they'll find out I was also on the top floor when it happened. What should I do? Then her tone changed. So what if they find out? Kuna brought it on herself. Who told her to look down on me? Besides, I have a blue-level talent now, and I'm Father's only daughter. Father definitely won't blame me. Mazelli, what are you hiding here for? Aben asked. Father, Mazelli said, startled. Why are you here? Is it because of Kuna? What does it have to do with Kuna? Did you do something stupid again? No. Father, you warned me so carefully last time, how could I do something stupid? It's just, why did you suddenly come here? From the sound of it, it seems no one found out about the disturbance in the treasure room, she thought. And Kuna is completely fine. What is going on? Aben turned around. Good that you didn't do anything stupid. Now fix your disheveled appearance and come with me to see your aunt. Aunt? You mean the only magic master in the Campello family? Mazelli asked, surprised. She's the strongest person in the entire Campello family, she thought. She often presides over major ceremonies at the royal palace and is highly valued by the king. If I can get her to teach me, my position in the family will become even more noble. A mere commoner like Kuna will no longer be qualified to compare with me. At the Campello family's martial arts training ground. Almost all the younger generation of the Campello family is here, Kuna thought, surprised. Kuna, Kever waved. Sister, Asa called out happily. Asa, Kever, you're here too? She replied. Father insisted I come, Asa recounted. He said if I please my aunt, I might get a chance to go to the royal palace. But I've never met her. It feels so strange. I'd rather go back and practice magic. Don't go, Asa, Kever shouted. Once you meet her and see her strength, you'll be in awe of her. She's a magic master. A real magic master. There are only 10 in the entire August Empire, considered the strongest force in the empire. The strongest? Asa asked thoughtfully. That's right. It's a pity that 6 years ago, right after she advanced, she went to the royal palace to take up a position. You hadn't been brought to the family yet. Right. Kuna was still young then, too. You probably don't have a deep impression of her either, right? I remember she often traveled, so I only met her a few times, Kuna replied. In my memory, she rarely appeared in the family, she recalled. She was even called the family's black sheep by father for some reason, until she broke through and became a magic master. Only then did the family start to fawn over her. Right, I think her name is Seviara. Mizeli is here too? Although I don't want to make a big deal about her little trick in the armory, if you dare to mess with me, you have to be punished. This is a good place to test some magic. Mizeli was also thinking, Kuna wasn't hurt at all in such a dangerous situation and she even made it here. Damn it. She must be here for revenge to ruin my good fortune. I absolutely won't let her succeed today. Just then, Aben spoke up. Sorry to keep you all waiting. She's here, Mizeli thought. Whoa, Aver said, surprised. This must be the strongest expert in the Campello family, Kuna thought, looking at the woman walking in front. Fellow family members, greetings. I am Seviara, the woman said. Her whole body is brimming with explosive power, like a hunter always ready to pounce. Kuna continued her thought. So powerful. I can feel her immense strength with just a glance. Let's not waste time, Seviara said directly. Now let me test your strength. A test? Caver scratched his head. What's going on? Kuna wondered. Honestly, meeting here is quite strange, isn't it? Caver said. Aben was also quite surprised. Seviara, what are you talking about? Didn't we agree to have a brief meeting first and then discuss who to bring to the palace to work? What's there to discuss? I've already decided who to take, Seviara replied. The only reason I'm here is because you all insisted I meet everyone. But I really want to see what kind of juniors a rotten family that would do something as cruel as stealing a talent can raise. And listen up, I won't be holding back. Anyone afraid of getting hurt can leave now. You won't get a chance to regret it later. Not holding back? Is she planning to use real combat to test our strength? Kuna wondered. A great opportunity. Caver snapped his fingers happily. I never thought I'd be lucky enough to spar with a magic master. Spar with a magic master? Asa asked, bewildered. Then let's begin. Seviara launched a spell. Dance of the Fire Dragon. A powerful stream of magic shot towards the three of them. Kuna nimbly dodged. Her casting speed is so fast, she thought. Whoa! Caver and Asa yelled as they ran. Mizeli didn't dodge, simply covering her face with her hands. When the magic hit her, she grunted. Ugh, it even broke through my protective magic cloak, she thought in surprise. The other family members scattered in chaos. Ugh, it hurts. I give up. Stop attacking. She took out most of the family with just one move. So strong, Kuna thought, assessing the situation. I couldn't take them all out? Seviara said, surprised. That's unexpected. She's attacking so heavily, Kainan thought furiously. That lunatic. Good thing Asa dodged. Let's see me take you down one by one and defeat you all, Seviara said, charging forward with excitement. Hey, you lunatic, you're not allowed to touch my son, Kainan protested. Seviara ignored him, casually knocking someone out. Sorry, you've been KO'd, the person yelled. She's more like a warrior than a magic master, Kuna thought, still amazed. With that speed, others don't even have time to cast a spell. All right, time for a nap, Seviara said, kicking another person away. Aunt, I admire you so much, that person still managed to express. After clearing out the extras, she pointed her staff at Kuna. Little girl, just give up obediently. With that, Seviara fired off a spell. Kuna quickly dodged, so fast she thought, startled. Seeing her dodge the attack, Seviara was also surprised. Oh no, Kuna thought, regretting her action. With my status as a cripple, I shouldn't have been able to do that. You actually managed to dodge my attack, not bad, Seviara praised. But I'm not planning on holding back against anyone today, so I can only say I'm sorry. She continued to launch a stream of spells. With my mental power, I can see her movements clearly, Kuna calculated. But I still can't reveal my strength. I'll just have to grit my teeth and take this hit. She stood there, preparing for the impact. Just as Seviara's spell was about to engulf her, a flash of green light appeared. Huh? Seviara said, surprised. The magic dissipated, and standing in front of Kuna were Caver and Asa. Don't worry, Caver told Kuna. We'll protect you, Asa added. Kuna wondered. I just wanted to get off the battlefield quickly. How did things turn out like this? Hey, Asa Caver, just let me leave. I'll only hold you guys back, Kuna said quickly. Don't give up so easily. Sister Caver and I will definitely protect you, Asa said. Kid, call me cousin, Caver reminded him. Hurry up, the spell is catching up. Watching the three of them run further and further away, Seviara thought, she clearly has strength but is hiding it. This girl is quite something. She won't make a move, yet people are still fighting to protect her. Could she be the one who relied on Abin's doting to brazenly steal someone else's blue-level talent? The noble Lady Mazzelli? Someone with a heart like yours needs to be taught a proper lesson. The attacks are getting more and more intense, Asa cried out in a panic. Seviara's attacks were so strong that even Mazzelli's side was affected. Caver was sent flying. Oh, the protective spell I worked so hard to cast, Mazzelli thought, struggling. On Abin and Keenan's side, they were chatting animatedly. Fourth brother. That kid Asa is not bad. He hasn't been learning magic for long, yet he's already so strong, Abin said with a smile. Kuna is also very outstanding. She managed to dodge Seviara's attacks without using magic, Keenan praised. My daughter Kuna always makes me proud at critical moments. Haha, Abin agreed. The one who should make father proud is me, Mazzelli thought angrily, turning her head. Kuna is stealing my spotlight even now. I have to find a way to make her the laughingstock of the entire family. Caver was sent flying again. Caver! Kuna called out worriedly. Asa was also hit while he was distracted. He was struck in the shoulder and couldn't do anything. Ugh, even I. Damn it, he thought. You're next, Seviara said, turning to Kuna. I feel bad for Asa and Caver, but now is the best time for them to retreat, Kuna thought. Suddenly, a stream of ice magic flew towards Kuna. She quickly dodged and shot a glare upwards. Who was that? Seviara also asked, annoyed, looking over. Mazzelli covered her mouth and feigned innocence. Oh, sorry, my magic suddenly went out of control. Then she launched a few more spells, saying, Sister Kuna, be careful. This damn magic, why can't I control it? Such precise aim, she's clearly using a tracking spell, Kuna thought with a smirk. Mazzelli's trick is so cheap, but this is a good chance to teach her a lesson. Watching Kuna struggle to dodge the spells, Mazzelli thought, the energy in this spell is enough to break all of Kuna's bones. Her face will be ruined. Plus, I added a tracking spell. No matter how she runs, she can't escape. Suddenly, Mazzelli's spell shot towards Seviara. When did she get over there? Mazzelli thought, horrified. The ice magic enveloped Seviara. Mazzelli, what in the world are you doing? Abin shouted angrily. Mazzelli was speechless. This is bad. Save her! Caver rushed over. Asa cried out worriedly. Kuna stopped Asa. Don't worry. The strongest person in the Campello family won't go down that easily. Just as Kuna said, when the magic dissipated, Seviara's body was completely unharmed. She glared at Mazzelli and said, Get out. Mazzelli cried out in fear. What? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, Aunt. My magic just went out of control. I swear, I really didn't have any bad intentions. Please forgive me this once. I said get out, so get out. What more nonsense are you spouting? Seviara yelled even louder. You're not a child anymore, yet you can't even control your own power. With such pathetic abilities, you still dare to play these cheap tricks in front of me. If you don't get out now, I'll send you flying out myself. Mazzelli was scolded into silence. Aunt, don't hit me! With that, she ran off. Mazzelli has a lot of pride. After today, she probably won't show her face for a while, Kuna thought with a smile. Suddenly, Seviara turned to Kuna. You deliberately hid behind me just now, didn't you? You knew her spell was aimed at me and had a tracking spell on it, so you intentionally caused a conflict between us. Seviara let out a soft, "Humph." And while dealing with your opponent, you managed to hide yourself perfectly. Am I right? Oh no. She saw right through me, Kuna thought, exposed. Seviara, Aunt, you're overthinking it, Kuna said, backing away. I was really just too scared just now and accidentally hid next to you. Don't deny it, I've already figured it out, Seviara said, pointing her staff at Kuna. Let's do it again. This time you have to use all your strength. I can still beat you. Why is she so determined to beat me? Kuna wondered. Then let's continue, Abin said, raising his hand. Even though Mazzelli made a mistake, Seviara seems to like Kuna a lot. It's fine to let Kuna play with her for a bit. No! Asa suddenly ran out. Asa? Kuna said, surprised. No! Asa continued. You're a magic master, but my sister can't even use magic. A confrontation like this is unfair. If you want to fight, I'll fight you in my sister's place. She can't use magic? Impossible, Seviara thought. During the few seconds I faced her, I clearly felt a very faint magic wave from her. That's right, Caver added. Kuna gave up her blue-level talent before, so now she's a normal person and can't use magic anymore. Blue-level talent. Kuna? You're the Kuna who was forced by the family to give up her talent? Seviara asked, bewildered. Kuna hummed in agreement. No wonder you could keep dodging my attacks without using magic, Seviara said with a laugh. Now everything makes sense. It's decided, Kuna. I'm taking you back to the palace with me. What? Everyone exclaimed in shock. Nonsense. Aben stepped forward. Kuna has no talent. Even if you take her to the palace, she won't be valued by His Majesty. It's better to choose someone else from the family. This is my spot. I'll take whoever I want, Seviara replied. Besides, what's so great about talent? Even if you don't have talent, you can still become a top expert. Coming from anyone else, that might just be empty talk, Kuna thought. But when Aunt Seviara says it, it makes you believe her. After all, 6 years ago, she was considered an outcast because of her low talent. She gave up magic and followed the path of a warrior. Becoming a warrior requires enduring extremely harsh training, but even a top-tier warrior isn't as respected as a mage. But she risked her life to train her body, unexpectedly finding a way to combine physical arts and magic, and grasped an outstanding magic power. We discussed this before you came to the training ground. Kuna is not the right person, Aben shouted angrily. I'm definitely taking Kuna back to the palace, Seviara insisted. Watching the two of them argue, Kuna thought, Father and the other family members are all counting on this opportunity to enter the palace. My strength is still not stable. If I agree too quickly, I'll be targeted by them. Besides, I've already planned to study under Master Ciro. I can't study under my aunt. I'm sorry, Aunt Seviara, I refuse to go to the palace with you, Kuna said. What? Seviara turned around, surprised. I have no talent. I'm really not suitable to go to the palace, Kuna explained quickly. Please give this precious opportunity to someone else. Kuna, you're still as sensible as ever, Aben said, pleased. I'm tired today, so I'll take my leave, Kuna said, turning to go. Kuna, wait. Kuna, don't go. Wait for me. Kuna, at least talk to me properly. The opportunity to study in the palace is really hard to come by, Seviara said, chasing after her. I'm sorry, I hope you'll allow me to refuse, Kuna replied. Then why? Is it because you lack confidence after losing your magic talent? Don't worry. A person's strength isn't just judged by their magic. It's a combination of effort, comprehension, spirit, all of it. If not, you can train your body with me. In 10 years, I'll forge you into a top-tier holy warrior. No thank you, Kuna could only reply. I never planned on going down the path of a warrior. Aunt Seviara's enthusiasm is hard to resist. I need to find an excuse to leave quickly. Suddenly, the mechanical voice sounded. A returnable item has been detected. High-grade fire element magic scroll. Song of Blazing Sorrow. Mission, gift the scroll within 1 hour. Return index 1010. Song of Blazing Sorrow? Isn't that the scroll Ciro gave me? Kuna wondered. Gifting such a precious item away so casually will definitely raise suspicion. And I have to do it within an hour. There's no way I can find a suitable person. Or is there? The return index is 10 this time. I have to give this scroll away no matter what. Although I regret that I can't go to the palace with you, Kuna said, feigning regret. Since my incident, you're the first elder who has truly cared about me and tried to guide my life. This fire element magic scroll is my treasure, but since I won't be able to use it in the future, please accept it as a gift for our meeting today. I've said all this. She definitely won't be suspicious, Kuna thought. Seviara stared at the scroll, stunned. Song of Blazing Sorrow? This book should be kept secret in the royal library. How did it end up in your hands? Kuna said, surprised. This is really a royal treasure? Oh no, how do I explain this now? Suddenly, someone took the scroll. I gave it to her. Kuna looked over, surprised. Seviara was even more surprised. Lord Holy Sun, she gasped. In Kuna's room, she let out a sigh. I never expected my connection with Ciro to be exposed so soon. Even though only my aunt knows, it's still outside of my plans. A while ago, upon seeing Ciro, Seviara had quickly bowed. Greetings, Lord Holy Sun. May I ask, Lord Holy Sun, why did you give such a precious item to the Campello family? This magic scroll does not belong to the Campello family, Ciro had replied. I gave it to Kuna Campello personally, because Kuna is someone I value. Value? You're valued? That can't be right, Lord Holy Sun. You and Kuna have an age gap of nearly 600 years, right? Although it's not obvious from your appearance, that's not it, you've misunderstood. Kuna had quickly explained. We don't have that kind of relationship. Ciro and I are... When she becomes strong enough, I will take her as my disciple, Ciro had stated. Take her as your disciple? Kuna mentioned this to me before I returned to the family, but I heard the Holy Sun only accepts disciples with a gold talent. Could it be that the person with the gold talent is Kuna? Does the family know about this? Kuna frowned. After having my talent taken once before, how could I let that happen again? If the family finds out I have a gold talent, the pain and torture, I absolutely don't want to go through that again. But now that my aunt knows, I have to convince her to keep it a secret for me. Seeing Kuna's silence, Seviara had come over to comfort her. Don't worry, I won't betray you. To be honest, I've disliked those old geezers in the family for a long time now, forcing the younger generation to offer up their talents. When she had heard the news, Seviara had been furious. Who in the world was the bastard who proposed this idea of forcing a young person to make a sacrifice? That child is Kuna, right? Don't you care about her life? Seviara, you damn brat, this is unacceptable, Aben had shouted. Remembering that, Seviara said, annoyed. Even in a brutal family, something this cruel rarely happens. I had a big argument with them about it this morning. Before you willingly announce your talent, I won't reveal this to anyone. Thank you, Kuna had said, relieved. I'm your aunt. What's there to be polite about? Seviara had sniffed. But during our fight just now, I felt magic waves from you several times. Why can't I feel them now? I find it strange too, Kuna had replied. I wanted to learn some concealment spells before, but then I realized that even as my strength increases, people don't seem to notice anything. That's thanks to Odeli, Zero had explained from the side. One of its most powerful effects is to conceal magic waves. Those with strength below the level of a magic master will often overlook its existence. So that's why the Holy Sun gave you both a magic ring and a high-grade magic scroll, Seviara had said with a smile. Kuna, the Holy Sun really values you, but since it's a gift from the Holy Sun, why did you want to give this Song of Blazing Sorrow scroll to me? Yes, why? Zero had also asked. Well, Kuna had stammered. If I take it back now, they'll both be suspicious, and I definitely won't get the return reward. Then Zero had handed the scroll to Seviara. Since Kuna gave it to you, she must have her reasons. You should keep it. Give it to me? Seviara had said, stunned. This is a high-grade magic scroll. Thanks to Kuna, I really hit the jackpot this time. Kuna, you said you didn't want to go to the palace, right? Seviara had said, looking at Kuna. That's fine. No matter where you are, I, as your aunt, will be responsible for forging you into solid steel. Forging? I'm not a warrior, Kuna had thought, breaking out in a cold sweat. I don't need anyone's guidance anyway. You should give up, Kuna had said as she walked away. Now Kuna looked at her reward and smiled. Well, at least the Song of Blazing Sorrow scroll has been sent off. Let's see what the return reward is this time. The system notification popped up. Return mission complete. This time, the return is multiplied by 100,000. Received, Divine Grade Light Element Magic Scroll, Heavenly Pole Sacred Light. A Divine Grade Scroll? And its light element, Kuna thought, holding the scroll. Just holding it, I can feel the pressure. With my current strength, I can't handle its power at all. This scroll is more suited for Zero. First it was the Icebone Stone, now it's a light element scroll. The return system is really biased towards Zero, Kuna said out loud, annoyed. Biased towards me? Zero suddenly appeared. Kuna mentally yelped. She broke out in a sweat and changed the subject. Where's my aunt? Weren't you with her? Seviara really likes that scroll. She couldn't wait to go practice. With such a powerful magic wave just now, Zero must have sensed the existence of the Heavenly Pole Sacred Light Scroll, Kuna thought. Why isn't he curious or asking me why I sent away the Song of Blazing Sorrow? Is it because he's lived for so long that he doesn't care about unnecessary people or things? If so, maybe I can get more benefits. This is for you, Kuna said, handing the scroll to Zero. A divine grade scroll? Where did you get it? He asked, surprised. It was because of that powerful magic wave that I came here, he thought. She even has the rarest light element divine grade scroll. What secret is Kuna really hiding? That's not important, Kuna smiled. What's important is that this scroll now belongs to you. But the price is, no matter what happens in the future, you have to stand by my side and protect me with all your heart. Deal? Protect you? Zero asked. For hundreds of years, my daily life has been nothing but fighting and recovering from injuries. No one has ever dared to make such a request of me. Interesting, but I refuse, he said. To me, the only thing that needs protecting is the August Empire. The life and death of an individual has nothing to do with me. He can actually resist the temptation of a divine-grade magic scroll. As expected of the Holy Sun, Kuna thought, surprised. But I didn't expect to get this answer right from the start. Zero suddenly stepped closer to Kuna. But for you to reveal your trump card so easily, aren't you afraid I'll kill you and take the scroll? What makes you so sure that's my trump card? Kuna retorted. I believe in Zero's character. A divine grade magic scroll is rare, but even if you search the entire magic continent, there are no less than 10. You can take out one divine grade scroll and its value is clearly higher than itself. A good guess, but you're wrong about one thing, Zero replied. There are a total of nearly 20 divine grade magic scrolls on the magic continent, 9 of which are in my possession. Zero has 9 divine grade scrolls. No wonder he could flatly refuse my offer, Kuna thought. That scroll is still yours as long as you guarantee my safety, Kuna said. No, Zero replied. You're refusing even that? Kuna said, surprised. But I can help you increase your strength quickly, Zero said. I'll trade a special magic training course for this divine grade magic scroll. What do you think? It's a deal, Kuna said happily. Trading a sheep's wool from the system for the guidance of a grand archmage? This is a profitable business, she thought. I wonder what methods Zero will use to train me. A grand archmage's special training must be unusual. In the Campello family's garden, Seviara spotted Kuna and called out, Hey Kuna, the Lord Holy Sun has given his permission. From today on, I'll be leading your physical strength training. Ah, Kuna said bewildered. Zero, you sly old fox. Oh, a fox? Seviara asked, amused. He's letting my aunt be his substitute teacher, tricking me out of a divine grade magic scroll with empty hands, Kuna thought. Let's begin. I've been planning a special training regimen all night, Seviara said excitedly. No need, Kuna waved her hands. I'm a mage, not a warrior. Increasing my physical strength won't help much. If you want to strengthen your magic, good physical strength is also very important, Seviara explained. In any case, your physique must at least surpass a warrior's before you can enter the Central Magic City. The Central Magic City? Where's that? I've never heard of it, Kuna asked, bewildered. That's because you're too weak, Seviara explained. You have to know, the higher a mage's rank, the greater their power. When a person has absolute power, it's very easy for them to break laws, even the constraints of a kingdom. Some powerful mages realized this and created the Central Magic City to separate powerful mages from ordinary people. Only mages who have become magic masters are allowed to enter the Central Magic City. That is the true world dedicated to magic. The Central Magic City. I really want to see that amazing place with my own eyes, Kuna thought. Seeing Kuna's excited expression, Seviara patted her head. When you become a magic master, I'll take you to explore it. But first, let's increase your strength. Okay, Kuna replied. Let's try out the trial land fragment that the Holy Sun gave us, Seviara said, taking out a magic orb. A trial land from Zero? Kuna asked, surprised. Suddenly, they were both sucked inside. Kuna screamed. A few seconds later, they had both disappeared. Kuna was teleported to a strange space. Where am I? My aunt is gone too. Is this the effect of the trial land? I can't use magic recklessly, I have to scout the area first. Suddenly, the space changed to the Campello family's judgment hall. A guard's voice echoed, Criminal Kuna Campello, enter. The surrounding people appeared one by one, chanting, Offer the talent. Offer it. For the family, all sacrifices are worthwhile. This is the day the family forced me to offer my talent? No, that's not right, Kuna thought. Aben stepped forward, his voice stern. Kuna, I order you to offer your gold talent. My gold talent has been exposed? Am I going to have to repeat the same tragedy again? Kuna wondered. At that thought, Kuna collapsed to the ground in despair. Seviara and Zero stood outside, discussing. Lord Holy Sun, why have you come here? Seviara asked. Has it begun? Zero asked, looking down at Kuna. Yes, Seviara replied. The dream demon in the trial grounds can see into a person's deepest fears. Before officially entering, Kuna must pass the dream demon's test. Although I can't see what she's experiencing, she must be facing the most difficult obstacle in her heart right now. Kuna Campello, let's see what potential you really have, Zero thought, watching the scene. Inside, Kuna clutched her head in pain. Aben's voice still echoed in her head. For the family, offer up your very life. Mazzelli also appeared, smiling. Your honor, your status, your talent, all of it will be mine. Suddenly, Kuna stood up, trembling. How ridiculous. I'm no longer the weak Kuna who would let people slaughter me as they please. With that, she used magic to break the shackles. I will absolutely not submit now, she thought, launching an attack. Wind Blade! The other two were sent flying. Suddenly, Zero appeared behind Kuna. She grunted, then called out softly, Zero? You want to take everything from me, too? The Zero on the other side cast a spell. I approached you from the very beginning just for this moment. The gold talent and the return system, I'll take them all. Kuna screamed in pain as she was grabbed. Ah, it hurts so much. It's like a black power is tearing my flesh and bones apart. Why do I have to endure this pain? My family, everyone has betrayed me. Even Zero only wants my talent and my system. At this point, who can I trust? Kuna clutched her throat, coughing violently. Ugh! Ugh! Kuna! Seviara shouted from outside, seeing her condition. We have to get her out of the dream demon's nightmare as soon as possible, or her life will be in danger. But Zero stopped her. Lord Holy Sun? Seviara asked, bewildered. Don't worry, Zero said. With her potential, she won't fall in here. Ha, that's not right. Kuna thought. I've never told anyone about the system. How would he know? Besides, Zero already has a gold talent. Why would he want to steal mine? This makes no sense at all. I feel like I'm forgetting something very important. What is it? Remember. Fragments of memories flooded her mind from when Zero said, "But I can help you increase your strength quickly. I'll trade a special magic training course for this divine grade scroll. What do you think of this offer?" That's right. My aunt brought me into the trial land, Kuna thought. At that time, Seviara had taken out the magic orb and said, "Let's try out the trial land fragment that the Holy Sun gave us." Then this place must be an illusion, not reality at all, Kuna thought. She looked straight at the person in front of her and shouted, "You're not the real Zero either!" The person opposite her gradually lost Zero's appearance, revealing its true form. "Just as I thought," Kuna said. The creature then charged straight at Kuna. Kuna quickly jumped up to dodge. "It seems I've triggered the illusion's defense mechanism," she said, looking at the creature. "To get out of here, I have to deal with this copy first. Since it's modeled after Zero, it must have some of his real strength. In that case, I don't need to hold back anymore." Zero is the #1 expert in the August Empire, Kuna thought. Even if this copy only has 1/10 of his power, I can't be careless. But this move might be able to defeat it. She took out several icebone stones from her space. "All of these are top-grade icebone stones," Seviara said. "How did Kuna manage to collect so many high-grade crystals?" "About 1,000 stones," Zero replied. Then he thought in surprise, "Wait, is she planning to use all of them?" "This is the first time I'm trying this move," Kuna thought. "But with the magic power gathered from 1,000 icebone stones, I'm afraid even a magic master could be taken down in one hit. Then I'll just have to test its power on you." "Such a terrifying cold," Seviara shouted from outside. "We have to stop Kuna." "This is bad," Zero thought, then immediately cast a protective shield. Inside the space, Kuna was also struggling. The space was gradually shattering. Kuna cried out as she fell into an abyss. As she was falling, Zero appeared and pulled her up. Kuna was held in Zero's arms and said softly, Then she shyly turned her face away. Seviara looked on from a distance and laughed. That was too much. If the Lord Holy Sun hadn't acted in time, the entire trial area would probably have collapsed. "Kuna, what did you see in the dream demon?" "Aunt, Zero, Kuna said, then quickly pushed Zero away. "So you were right beside me when I was in the illusion? Enter this trial area, you have to pass the dream demon's test, or you won't be able to deal with the dangers ahead. Your performance just now was not bad," Zero explained. He then cast a spell. "This is the real trial. I've always trained in a training yard. I've never trained in a place like this before. It's so new," Kuna said, looking at the scene before her. Seviara approached. "Next, we'll have a month to soak in this place. Fun, right?" Kuna said, but thought, "But being with my aunt, it feels complicated." Seviara created 2 shackles and cuffed Kuna's hands. "We have to prepare properly before starting the special training." "What is this?" Kuna asked, looking at the cuffs. "I can't feel my magic power anymore." "This magic tool works fast, doesn't it? It's really effective," Seviara said excitedly. She snapped her fingers. "Next, the special training begins." After Seviara's snap, 2 giant monsters, a wolf and an eagle, appeared. "Aunt, are you going to make me fight those 2 beasts alone?" Kuna asked, bewildered. "I just escaped from the dream demon. I don't have any strength left." "How could I?" Seviara replied. "I know that weak mages like you never train their bodies. A counterattack would be too much to ask." "Good. She's not that sadistic," Kuna thought, "but she's still releasing beasts to chase me." "First day of special training, survival is victory," Seviara continued. "Survival?" Kuna asked, alarmed. "My pets!" Seviara shouted. Seeing the magic wolf begin to attack, Kuna stumbled back in panic. The fire eagle also swooped down to attack her. "This is training?" "This is just suicidal," Kuna thought as she ran. A short while later, the 2 monsters had lost track of Kuna. She hid behind a nearby tree, panting. "My stamina is draining too fast. No, I have to split their attention." Suddenly, the eagle dived towards her and Kuna quickly ran. She grabbed a handful of dirt and threw it at the magic wolf, making it howl. That was dangerous. She was almost torn apart by the enraged giant wolf. "Is this girl just lucky?" Seviara said, watching from the side. "Not necessarily luck," Zero replied. "If I'm not mistaken, her courage and adaptability are truly not to be underestimated." Kuna kicked the magic wolf's snout hard. "That much pain should be enough to enrage you," she said, quickly climbing onto its back and grabbing its horns. A beast is still a beast. A huge body means sacrificing some intelligence and agility. Anger is its weakness. The magic wolf roared in fury, feeling it was about to be controlled. A beast that has lost its reason is hard to control, Kuna thought, struggling. If only I could use my magic power. The ice element in the giant wolf's body is being activated, but my ability to control magic beasts hasn't been nullified. Could it be that Kuna's magic hasn't been completely sealed? Seviara wondered, also bewildered. After controlling the magic wolf, Kuna commanded, "Go!" The cuffs on her hands trembled continuously. The magic wolf charged at the fire eagle. Suddenly, Seviara appeared and recalled the two magic beasts into her space. "Retract!" "Aunt, did I pass today's training?" Kuna asked, turning to her. "Yes, you did," Seviara replied. "But your physique is still too weak. From tomorrow on, you have to come here to train every day. Understood?" "Yes!" "Aunt, how long do I have to train before I can defeat that wolf?" Kuna asked excitedly. "Ha ha, you've got spirit!" Seviara laughed, ruffling her hair. "Don't worry, by the time the training is over, you'll see it's not scary at all." In Kuna's bedroom, she rubbed her neck. "Ow, my neck is so sore. Becoming a warrior is really not easy. Maybe I should go to the armory and see if there are any magic tools that can help with the pain." "Follow me," Zero suddenly appeared. "Zero, why are you here?" Kuna asked, surprised. "Come here," Zero said, holding out his hand to Kuna. "Oh," Kuna said, seeing him use magic. After they teleported to another place, she asked, bewildered, "This is—" Zero used magic to open a door. "This is the royal library I established 600 years ago. It contains many precious books and magic scrolls, all my life's work." "The royal library? So we're in the royal palace right now? Why did you bring me here? Today when you were fighting the beasts, did you notice anything unusual?" "Unusual?" Kuna pondered. "That giant wolf had its ice element activated," Zero continued. "Your magic was clearly sealed, yet you were still able to mobilize a bit of power to control it. After Seviara and I checked, we ruled out the possibility of the magic tool being faulty. So there's only one remaining reason, and it's what I've been suspecting. The power you used was not your own magic, but the original power." "Original power?" I've never heard of that concept. "Mages use their bodies as a medium, connecting to magic power through staffs, crystals, or other tools," Zero explained. "But the core of magic power is the origin of this world. When a mage reaches a deep enough level of connection with magic power, they no longer need tools to summon the original power." He handed Kuna a record of ancient mages. "Could it be that the power I accidentally awakened during the test today was the original power?" Kuna said, taking the record. "That's right. You probably also know that above a Grand Archmage is a god. Once one becomes a god, every movement is enhanced by the original power. Divine power has no attributes. All power in the world can be controlled by it." "All power can be controlled?" Kuna said, surprised. "My all-elemental magic is the same. It can control almost any type of power. After becoming a Grand Archmage, I could once feel the connection between myself and the original power," Zero continued. "But after the Great War 600 years ago, that connection disappeared, and I couldn't see any chance of becoming a god. But today, in you, I once again saw hope. For Zero, who has been a Grand Archmage for a very long time, fame and status have long been unimportant," Kuna thought after hearing him. "For someone who has reached his level, the only thing left to pursue is becoming a god. You have a gold talent and are a multi-elemental mage, a combination unprecedented in history," she said. "When that time comes, maybe you will discover the secret to becoming a god and help me break through my bottleneck. During the day, my aunt will help me train my body. If possible, I'd like to come here every night to study magic. When her power is great enough, maybe all my speculations will be answered," Zero thought. That night, Kuna took out a scroll and began to read. Such a mindset and aptitude are truly rare. "I never thought I'd be so highly regarded by Zero," she thought as she read. "An all-elemental mage can cast all types of magic, but I'm still too weak now. The amount of power I can use is still very limited. When my strength is sufficient, maybe everything in the world can become a power in my hands." As expected of the Holy Sun's treasury, even a randomly chosen scroll is a high-grade one. "I must seize this opportunity and grow quickly." The next morning, Kuna was still dozing off at the table. Suddenly, a stream of cleansing magic enveloped her, jolting her awake. "Heavenly light cleansing? Are you studying healing magic?" Zero said, walking up from behind. "Just a random look," Kuna replied. "It's already morning, isn't it? Let's go. Use your teleportation to take me back. I have to report to my aunt." "You give me orders quite naturally," Zero said. "How is that an order?" Kuna started to flatter him. "I'm just reasonably taking advantage of the Lord Holy Sun's light." Finally, Zero grabbed her wrist. "Let's go." A second later, they were back in Kuna's room. "Wow, this teleportation ability is really convenient. Can I learn it too? That way I can come to the library by myself." After all, Zero seems very busy, she thought. The royal palace is not like other places. It's not convenient to come and go, Ciro explained. For now, I'll take you back and forth. When your status is officially recognized by His Majesty, I'll personally teach you. Well, that's fine too, Kuna could only reply. His Majesty will find out I have a gold talent sooner or later. The two of them stood motionless at the door. Wait, why hasn't he left yet? Kuna thought, bewildered, looking over. Oh no, I was so focused on the teleportation that I unconsciously held on and didn't let go. After letting go, Kuna blushed. Ahem, if there's nothing else, I'll be going. See you tonight. Kuna had already left, but Ciro stood there staring at his hand in a daze. Then he unconsciously smiled. A short while later, Kuna arrived at the training ground with Seviara. In the early stages of physical training, you must consciously avoid using magic, Seviara instructed. This pair of magic tools, although it can't completely suppress you, has more than just that one function. I'm ready, Aunt. Let them out, Kuna said resolutely. Let who out? You think we're still playing hide-and-seek with giant beasts today? Huh? Kuna said, bewildered. I've prepared a detailed and comprehensive wilderness training plan, Seviara said with a smile. Today's first item, weighted running. But I don't have any sandbags or anything like that. Didn't I just say? This pair of magic tools has other uses. She cast a spell on the cuffs, and suddenly Kuna felt heavier. It really did get heavier, she thought. Let's go. I'll be waiting for you at the finish line, Seviara said, cheerfully running off. Aunt is so fast, Kuna thought, struggling to keep up. I have to catch up quickly, Meanwhile, Mazzelli was talking to Aben. This Seviara person is really too arrogant and arbitrary, Aben said, annoyed. His Majesty told her to bring one person into the royal palace, and she chose Kuna, who has no magic, and even said it's fine if she doesn't go to the palace. It's Kuna again, Mazzelli thought angrily. What does she have? I'm the one with the blue talent. Why was I kicked out of the training ground while she gets my aunt's favor? What is it based on? Mazzelli, do you know where you fall short of Kuna? Aben asked, looking at her. Father, I'm already a level 2 great mage, Mazzelli argued. I've worked many times harder than her, and I'm still not as good? Your mind is too chaotic, Aben shouted. I've already told you to study hard. With your current talent, reaching the top is only a matter of time. Yet you spend all your time doing foolish things. Mazzelli could only say. Stay in your room and study for the next few days, Aben said as he left. You are not to step out without my permission. I'll have someone bring you a few things later. Yes, father, Mazzelli said, bowing her head. Watching Aben's back as he left, Mazzelli thought, Kuna is like my inner demon. As long as she exists, I can't focus on my magic at all. I must find a way to make her disappear completely. In Mazzelli's bedroom, male servants presented her with magic potions. My lady, these are all the finest magic potions and mid-grade magic scrolls. The Patriarch has instructed you to study and train hard, and not to worry about other matters. Suddenly, Mazzelli slapped the servant who had just spoken. Are you mocking me? She said, kicking him to the ground in anger. I'm not. My lady, please spare me. I was just following the Patriarch's orders to pass on the message. My lady, the servant said in pain. You're all laughing at me, aren't you? Mazzelli shrieked. Father sent these things over just to warn me. He thinks I'm not as good as Kuna, and now even worthless ants like you dare to mock me. No, please don't. Spare us, my lady. Spare us. Help! The servants cried out, seeing her go mad. Meanwhile, Kuna had finally reached the finish line. Phew, phew, she panted. How do you feel? Do you feel the joy of physical training? Seviara asked, approaching. I'm indeed a little stronger than yesterday, and it doesn't seem as tiring as I thought, Kuna replied. I didn't sleep at all last night, and today I had high-intensity training. I thought I'd be exhausted. That's right, Seviara explained. As soon as you arrived today, I felt the Holy Sun's aura on you. He must have used a healing spell on you. Zero, Kuna said, surprised. He's not actually my teacher yet. A high and mighty Holy Son of the Empire paying attention to such small details? It feels so strange. I've never experienced this feeling before. Seeing Kuna's reaction, Seviara patted her head. It seems the Lord Holy Son values a disciple in training like you quite a bit. Don't let him down. A disciple in training? Is that why he's paying special attention to me? I'll do my best. A few days later, at an auction. Please look up, everyone, the auctioneer announced. This is today's most outstanding item, a mid-grade magic scroll. As everyone knows, light element magic is extremely rare. Even though this scroll is only mid-grade, if you learn it, it will surely produce unexpected effects. Starting price is 500 crystal stones. I bid 600, someone immediately called out. 700 crystal stones, a bunch of commoners with no taste, Mazzelli said. I was planning to buy some treasures to increase my strength, but it's all just trash. Dare to call a light element scroll trash? This girl has a big mouth. Someone next to her sneered mockingly. I'd like to see who you really are. You're Lady Mazzelli Campello? I've seen you at a banquet hosted by the Campello family. So what? Mazzelli replied with a smile. Ha! I never thought it would be Lady Mazzelli. The surrounding people started to flatter her. Mazzelli turned around. It's just a mid-grade scroll. In our family, we just use them to prop up table legs. With that, Mazzelli left. Staying here any longer is just a waste of time. Wait a minute. Someone suddenly grabbed her hand. You're Lady Mazzelli Campello? Who are you? Mazzelli asked, confused. You don't need to know who I am, Lavinia said with a bow. You just need to know that I have a good item to give you. The auction just now was full of trash. How could you have anything good? Mazzelli sneered. An auction like this is not high level, Lavinia replied with a smile. The participants are all mages from common backgrounds, so of course there's nothing decent. But my item will surely satisfy you. Such strong magic fluctuations, Mazzelli marveled, looking at the magic scroll. Could it be a high-grade wood element magic scroll? I've never met you before. Why do you want to help me? What's your purpose? The whole city is buzzing with rumors that the Lord Holy Sun has returned to take on a disciple, Lavinia replied with a smile. And the person destined to be that disciple is you, Lady Mazzelli. Mazzelli remembered the past. I haven't told anyone about this, Mazzelli thought. Who did you hear that from? Father only said the Lord Holy Sun wanted to meet me. Could it be that the Lord Holy Sun has already secretly designated me as his disciple? My master wishes to befriend the Lord Holy Sun, Lavinia explained. He hopes to meet you, my lady, for tea and conversation. At that time, my master will give you both the answer you seek and the magic scroll. At Nightingale Manor, a voice suddenly rang out. Ivy, why did you send for me so urgently? Not urgent. Sit, Ivy said, turning around. Everything on this table is from my collection of many years, all items with extreme cold yin energy, very beneficial for your recovery. She tapped the table. Ciro, you've been asleep for 600 years. Have you forgotten this old friend? Ivy added. I am Ivy World, the witch of the deep forest. As soon as I heard you had woken up, I immediately brought these treasures over. But I waited and never saw you, so I had to send for you myself. I woke up this time for a different reason, Ciro replied. I'll probably have to go back to sleep soon, so I didn't want to disturb you. I've heard it all, Ivy said with a smile. The rumors are flying that the Holy Sun Ciro has just taken a female disciple. A few days ago, I sensed a new gold-level talent appear, and the fluctuation was very close. It's her, isn't it? Ciro hummed. Has she really become your disciple? Ivy asked, clutching her dress. Not yet, Ciro said. With her current strength, she's not qualified. Maybe in the future. A few days ago, I found an Icewind Verger, which is temporarily enough to treat my injuries. Your gifts are too precious. I can't accept them. Thank you. If there's nothing else, I'll be leaving. Wait! I haven't even asked you who she is or what she looks like, Ivy shouted as Ciro started to leave. I know a gold talent is related to the nation's destiny and can't be casually inquired about, but I came here today as a friend. Why do you have to be so guarded against me? I've known you for so many years and have never seen you actively approach any woman, so I was just a little curious. Is her status so noble that even I am not worthy to meet her? Ciro could only turn back. She is a daughter of the Campello family. In terms of status, she is not nobler than you. What I value is her talent and spirit, nothing more. You don't need to meet her. With that, Ciro vanished. Ah, Ivy said, annoyed. She swept the magic potions off the table. Damn it! Why won't you even say a few more words to me? To you, am I really not special at all? I'm also one of the 3 strongest gold talent holders. You always leave everyone with just your back, Ivy thought. I've tried for so many years, yet I still can't stand shoulder to shoulder with you. Why? Master, I have returned. Lavinia suddenly appeared. I have met Mazzelli. She has agreed to meet you in 2 days. She agreed so easily? Ivy asked cautiously. I just had to offer a high-grade magic scroll, and she immediately believed me, Lavinia replied. Master, I feel this Miss Mazzelli is a bit foolish and arrogant. Is she really the Lord Holy Sun's disciple? Rumors don't start for no reason, Ivy said. Ciro also admitted she's from the Campello family. I have to meet her once to be sure. Do this. In 2 days, prepare a carriage to pick her up. Before she meets me, give her a little test to see how much strength she really has. Understood, Lavinia replied quickly. If her performance is only so-so, then killing her is no big deal, Ivy said with a sinister smile. But if she really has talent, then I absolutely cannot let her grow up and become Ciro's disciple. At that moment in the royal library, Kuna let out a long yawn. Ha, so sleepy. But then she looked over at Zero, still standing there, and thought, in this situation, how can I dare to be lazy? Is Zero not busy at all today? Sensing her gaze, Zero asked, what's wrong? Did you run into a difficult question? Although I haven't run into any difficulties, Kuna thought, this is a rare opportunity. This ancient book records that some mages, due to different talents and obsessions, gradually went down completely different paths, she said. There are warriors, apothecaries, holy healers, even runic mages, witches. Zero, can you tell me more about them? There's no need to talk much about warriors. Your aunt is one, Zero explained. I know that already. Holy healers are also quite common. They can regulate life energy and focus on healing and saving people. Apothecaries specialize in finding all sorts of strange magic herbs and extracting their essence to create magic potions. Runic mages are different. They inscribe, draw, and activate ancient runes to cast spells. If inscribed on weapons or armor, they can create special effects. Many high-grade magic staffs are made by runic mages. They are usually secretive, and it's very difficult for ordinary people to find them. The purple bone dragon vine staff I gave Kaver was a very good quality item, Kuna thought, and it's because of that staff that I was able to trade for a divine grade one. As for witches, those who are rumored to be able to change people's destinies, they are too sinister and cunning. No one has ever met one. They might be hiding somewhere in the Central Magic City. The Central Magic City? Only those who are magic masters or above can enter, Kuna said. This is the second time I've heard that name. A dangerous place, but it makes one yearn for it. You already know? It seems Seviara has mentioned it to you, Zero said, surprised. Even if you want to go there, that's a matter for the future. Ah, he's right. The most urgent thing right now is still to complete this special training first, Kuna thought with a sad sigh. I'm a little curious, Zero suddenly said. Our deal was that I would help you quickly increase your strength, trading magic training for a divine grade scroll, but I still haven't asked you how strong you plan to become. Until I can defeat and kill that giant wolf in an instant by myself, Kuna replied. That wolf is very strong. It's really difficult to take it down in a short time, she thought. I wonder what Zero will think if he hears this answer. Will he think I'm too arrogant? But Zero just replied with one word, okay. Or is this a sign of genuine trust? Kuna thought. The pressure is immense, but being expected of. Being trusted like this, it actually doesn't feel bad. Oh, right, Kuna suddenly said. These past few days, while training and running through the forest, I've discovered quite a few rare magic herbs. If you want them, just take them, Zero replied. Really? But that place called the Trial Land, is it also your domain, like Audeli? No, Zero explained. The Trial Land is a fragment of a ruin from ancient times. It can't be claimed. I just happened to acquire it. That's great, Kuna sighed in relief. Audeli is Zero's true domain, so the ingredients in that space don't trigger the return system. But the Trial Forest is ownerless land, so the magic herbs collected there all belong to me. This time, I can safely get a return. You seem particularly interested in magic herbs, Zero asked. Are you planning to become an apothecary in the future? You could say that, Kuna replied quickly. I can't just say it's because I have a system, can I? Wait until you become a magic master before thinking about these things. Don't be too hasty, Zero said. It's almost morning. That's enough for today. I'll take you back. Okay, Kuna replied. As she was about to stand up, her waist ached. Ugh, my body is so stiff. Dear, esteemed Lord Zero, she started to flatter. You are my future master. Could you give me one more healing spell? I didn't realize my aunt could sense your aura. I've been running around non-stop these past few days. My body really can't take it anymore. If the Lord Holy Sun would help me one more time, the training effectiveness would surely double. You're really something, Zero said, exasperated. Fine. I'm the one who promised to help you increase your strength, so providing this kind of support is what I should do. Focus. As the stream of magic entered her body, Kuna thought, is it because of the light magic? It feels so pure, strangely warm, as if Zero's hand is passing through the spell, gently caressing me. All the fatigue in my body is gone. I want more. Save me. That's the pure and noble Holy Sun, Zero. How could I dare to have such disrespectful thoughts? How do you feel? Zero asked with a smile after the cleansing. Great, I don't feel tired at all anymore, Kuna replied with a smile. Suddenly, a fox yipped. Where did this little fox come from? Kuna asked, surprised. This is a magic I created myself, which can turn animals I like into physical forms. Zero explained. I've infused my magic into it. When you feel tired, just meditate and summon it, and it will appear to cast a healing spell on you. Why a fox? The Holy Sun likes small animals like foxes too? This fox is very much like you, isn't it? Ciro replied. Kuna's face went blank. Ciro likes foxes? The fox is like me? Ciro likes me? No, absolutely not. It must be a misunderstanding. The Lord Holy Sun is really letting things slip without realizing it. In the Campello family's reception room, Abin slammed his hand on the armrest of his chair. No! You are not going. Why not? Father, this is a rare opportunity, Mazzelli asked, bewildered. Foolish. There's no such thing as a free lunch. I'm afraid this is a trap set by someone with ulterior motives. At that time, it'll be hard to even keep your life. That person just wants to befriend the Lord Holy Sun through me. She needs my help with something. How could she harm me? This matter is not up for discussion, Abin said with a cough. I have other arrangements for you. The first prince's birthday is coming up, and His Majesty will be holding a grand banquet at the royal palace. I will take you with me then. Really? Father, you're willing to take me to the royal palace? Mazzelli asked, surprised. For big parties like this, not only will His Majesty be there, but the Holy Sun might also attend, Abin said. The matter of him taking a disciple that he mentioned before will probably be settled soon, right? So the Holy Sun might publicly accept me as his disciple. She's already getting smug just from a rumor, Abin thought, seeing Mazzelli's attitude. She really lacks discipline from a young age, not as calm and polite as Kuna. Even if it's just speculation, we must be well prepared, he said. The rules in the palace are very strict. You should learn some etiquette beforehand to avoid making a fool of yourself. Come in. From now on, you will be Lady Mazzelli's personal maid. You must seriously teach her etiquette and take good care of her daily life. Understood? Understood, Patriarch, Marin replied with a smile. Stay at home and learn etiquette for the next few days. Don't let me hear that you're running around all over the place again, Abin said, turning to leave. Yes, Mazzelli could only reply. Watching Abin's back as he left, Mazzelli thought, Father is really getting old, worrying about this and that. That person casually took out a high-grade magic scroll, yet he won't let me meet them. My lady, Marin suddenly approached. I heard everything from outside the door. You want to meet that mysterious person, right? I can help you. Don't think I don't know, Mazzelli said cautiously. Weren't you sent by Father to watch me? The Patriarch did not tell me to watch you, and I wouldn't dare do such a thing. Fine, I'll let you try then, Mazzelli said, turning away. Yes, Marin said with a bow. The Patriarch currently favors Lady Mazzelli the most. As long as I take this opportunity to gain her trust, my future will be filled with wealth. In the trial land, Kuna was training hard. She could now break a tree trunk with a single punch. Not bad, Seviara said, clapping. You can already knock down a whole tree. But I don't think I gave you permission to use magic. I didn't use magic to attack. I just used it to protect my hands. Your excuses are quite smooth, Seviara said. My training goal was never to become a warrior, Kuna rattled off her reasoning. Physical training is just like building a foundation. In the end, it has to be combined with magic to achieve an effect where 1 + 1 is greater than 2. So what I did just now can't be considered a violation, but a reasonable application. Fine, Seviara could only reply. Considering your rapid progress recently, I'll let it slide. Continue at this pace for today's session, and you can take a day off afterwards. A day off? Why? Next week is the first prince's birthday, Seviara said, holding out an invitation. I've already received an invitation to the banquet. The Campello family has been invited to the royal palace before, Kuna said thoughtfully, stroking her chin. But I've never had close contact with the princes and princesses. I've only heard a little from my father. The first prince is the empress's biological son and the future heir to the throne. I heard he's very smart, but has no talent for magic and is still just an apprentice mage. Among the other princes, the one with the most competition is the fourth prince. He's achieved many glorious military feats and is a powerful great mage. He sounds like the simple-minded muscle brain type. His Majesty and the Empress are deeply in love, so the first prince's birthday banquet will surely be very grand. So there will definitely be a lot of nobles participating. It will be crowded and very chaotic, she added internally. What, are you interested? Seviara teased, seeing her lost in thought. In that case, your aunt will be kind enough to take you along. Wait, that's not what I meant. Kuna quickly waved her hands. All right, it's decided then, Seviara said, turning around. Royal banquets are so boring and troublesome. Taking Kuna along will at least give me some company. Heh heh. A glamorous place like that really isn't suitable for me right now, Kuna said, clutching her head. The next day, Marin peeked outside, then turned back. My lady, no one's here now, let's go. I'll go back and keep watch and pretend you're still studying in your room. Make sure Father doesn't find out or we're both dead, Mazzelli said in a low voice, pulling a cloak over her head. Yes, Marin replied respectfully. Mazzelli went to the meeting place. Seeing the shabby carriage parked there, she asked angrily, "Is this how you treat a distinguished guest? You dare to use such a dilapidated carriage to pick me up?" "I'm sorry, we were in a bit of a hurry, so I hope you can bear with it for a bit," Lavinia replied from inside the carriage. "Humph. Wait until I officially become the Holy Son's disciple. We'll see if you dare to be so slow then," Mazzelli said, frowning. "My master will treat you with the utmost hospitality," Lavinia replied with a smile. The carriage quickly set off. On the way, Mazzelli slowly fell asleep. When she woke up with a start, she thought in a panic, "Huh? Why did I fall asleep? Right, where has the carriage gone? Hey, how much longer do we have to go? Where is your master?" Mazzelli called out. There was no one outside to answer her. Just then, a stream of magic shot towards the carriage. Feeling it, Mazzelli began to feel scared. The magic hit the horse directly, causing it to neigh loudly. The carriage was also shattered, and Mazzelli fell to the ground. "Who's there? Why are you attacking me?" she screamed. Nearby, Lavinia held a sword and said disdainfully, "You can't even resist a low-level sleep spell, and you're so scared when you're attacked that you can't even draw your staff. Are you really the one chosen by the Holy Sun?" Reminded, Mazzelli drew her staff and stood up, trembling. "Who are you? Who sent you?" As soon as she finished speaking, the staff in her hand was knocked away and she screamed in pain. "You're not qualified to ask my identity," Ivy said, having made the move. Seeing her, Lavinia said respectfully, "My lady, your status is so noble. There's no need for you to personally act. Just a glance makes one tremble all over." "So strong," Mazzelli thought, in disbelief. "An incredibly powerful magic aura is radiating from this woman." "I heard the Campello family has another girl," Ivy said. "That's right," Lavinia replied. "I heard she used to have a blue-level talent, but now she's become a normal person, so no one thinks about her anymore. It's confirmed that the person is from the Campello family. If it's not the girl in front of us, then it can only be the other one." Hearing their conversation, Mazzelli felt as if she had been plunged into an ice cellar. "They're talking about Kuna. It must be her. No wonder even my aunt valued her so much before. My aunt is the high priestess of the royal palace. She must know who the Holy Sun has chosen."